Yo, what's the deal? We live on a Saturday. Y'all thought I wasn't about to be live again, huh? So what's going on? I seen the Vikings hire a new person to the offensive staff. Like, damn. They got so many offensive minds in the damn building. My boy Yogi, what's the deal? Man, where the fuck you been at? Where you been at, my boy? We live on a Saturday, man. I seen the Vikings to hire what's his motherfucking name? They didn't hire motherfucking Kyle Kasky. Getting tatted. Then you about to get another tattoo? T-Baz, what's the deal? If you talking recently in the past 5 years, I would have to say the Eagles are. But T-Baz, we about to get into that. The last couple years, I'm not going to lie. It's hard to say. Because I really feel like the Eagles in Seattle, it's damn near the same team. Not the same team, though. TB, what's the deal?
What's going on? What's going on?
Shit, man, I was just talking about like who would y'all feel been like the past 10, 15 years, who been one of the best teams in the NFC?
Oh,
your boy Yogi in the building.
Oh, what's up, Yogi? Damn.
Yogi kicked us to the curb.
Yogi's busy. He's got a lot of other stuff going on. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, man, I'm fucking with that's my boy Yogi.
I want to go check out his team's play.
Yeah, he come. I think he come here in April. He said.
Yeah, he's about to see his team plays like 3 hours from me. So
yeah, I think he like 2 hours from me when he come to Michigan.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go tap in with him, check my boy out.
You know what though? I don't know. In the NFC.
Yeah, I would say
every year it's somebody different.
I would have to say the Eagles in Seattle.
Mostly Philadelphia.
Yeah, but Seattle, Seattle ain't too far behind them for real.
Right now, see what happens now that they've got the bullseye on their back, but Philadelphia. The Niners.
I wouldn't say them. They ain't never won shit.
Yeah, but you've been to 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, been to 2, but they'd be like number 3 or number 4.
Yeah, but you got to look at if they're consistently winning.
Yeah, that's why I said
they've been consistent.
I'll probably have them at number 3.
Rams.
Well, I'll probably have a number 4. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Oh, we got, man, look at this. Man, Yogi. Oh, man, it's about to be a great show now. My boy done tapped in. I would say the Eagles, Seattle, the Rams, and 49ers.
That's pretty good, yeah.
We can't hear you. That's who I would say.
Hey, Yogi, are you muted? We can't hear you.
He said my team, the Rams.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we got you.
I'm gonna jump on. Yeah, we got Yogi in the building. We got Yogi and TB in the building. What the fuck they know about that? You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
Let's get it. How you been doing, though, my boy?
That's one I got.
You got me. Want to get back in? You got me.
Oh yeah, he's the new ink. Yeah.
I got that one
like Amigo.
Then I got that one redid.
Man, I'm about to go ahead and give me a little face tattoo, man. Where on my face you think? down here, or across here. Like fuck that. Yogi acting bad with the tat. Yogi don't get how to use it. For real. Yogi been live in so long.
Yeah.
Then tonight, I'm get my dogs.
You got 2 dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you had one.
Don't get this on there.
Look, and you heard what George said. A lot of knowledge tonight. Just besides Zoe, kidding, don't do it. You know, I'll run trucks around these old heads.
Yeah, right.
Get this done tonight too.
Will you get that on your back?
Nah, so it'll go. This will go.
It these your first tattoos, or you been had tattoos?
I've been had tattoos.
You had
okay.
tattoos, yeah.
I was about to say, damn, my
That'll go there. That'll go there. And
So
this
you about
will
to
go-
basically you about to have a sleeve on both arms.
He's gonna have a sleeve, yeah.
That's what I want, a sleeve. That's what I want. I'm
Yeah,
thinking about getting a face tattoo, dog, like right here.
Are you getting a crow one?
Yeah, buddy. That's gonna go right there.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yep.
Don't play
It's
fight.
I'm telling you right now, Zoe, when you get one tattoo, you're addicted.
I got 4.
Yeah, you're addicted.
Yeah, I got 4. Like
You gotta get more.
I got like
Yep.
I got a big ass tattoo going on my whole arm. Like I got this one, then the whole shit going down my arm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're gonna get more. You're gonna get a lot more.
Then I got this cross. Yeah, I got about 4 on me though. Yeah, I'm tatted up a little something. Yogi gonna have me back in that lab though. Like, yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, my boy had a deal going on.
I might I'm gonna fuck you up though. I'm going right here with my shit.
Yeah, I won't get him on my face.
Yeah, I'm going right here with my shit. Like, yeah. I'm gonna get a Viking logo right here.
Yogi, you're part of the DFA, right? That developmental league here in the Twin Cities, right?
Yeah, I'm the commissioner.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. So where you guys playing your games at?
I think it at like North High School, somewhere in Shakopee. I think will be the 2 main locations.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, I would have. I was offered an opening. I just ain't got the time to do it. I'm not.
Right.
My health ain't the best, so but I'm going to come out and support you guys.
Yeah, we're supposed to go live for the draft order.
When y'all draft?
March 8th.
Where y'all like where y'all get y'all players from?
Just people around the Twin Cities area.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all,
it's for the developmental league. This ain't for the arena stuff. This is for like semi-pro football.
Yeah,
okay.
They're gonna have a draft.
How many teams in Minnesota?
For in this league, it's gonna be 4 teams.
Okay.
So each team gets the pre-draft 15 players, like players they already know or are recruiting. Then after that, there'll be a draft. There was like a combine in January. There'll be another combine. Then the draft.
Okay.
yeah.
So Yogi and TB, let me ask y'all this. So who are y'all within the last 15 or 20 years? Who are your top 5 teams in the NFC?
Cool.
Okay, I'll go first. Philly, San Francisco, Rams. Okay, that's 3. It's maybe I'll put Seattle in there. 5th. I'll just throw them in there. Green Bay.
Okay. Who you had, Yogi?
Top 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be the Eagles, Rams, Niners, Seahawks. I'm gonna say shit. That's 4. I need one more.
Yeah, that 5th one is. I mean,
That really up in the air though.
Yeah, that fit. I mean, the NFC's been so.
Like you can go Green Bay, you can go Lions, you can go. That really about it for real.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just say NFC North.
Yeah, because it's usually one of them. Yeah, exactly.
Right. I would have to like
the NFC North representative for that specific year.
My number 1 team would be the Eagles. Then I would have Seattle in there. Then I had the Rams at number 3, San Fran at number 4. Then, like you said, the NFC North at number 5. Either the Packers or the Lions, which one you want to pick. Well, probably the Lions, because they've been to the NFC title game within the last couple of years.
Yeah, but the Packers make the playoffs every year.
Yeah, that too, though.
They make the playoffs every year. So,
yeah, but I don't know, though, man. It's up in the air, though. But the top teams, to me, is the Rams, Seattle, and the Eagles, though, for real.
And I don't know what's going to happen with the Eagles now. Sound like they're going to do get rid of some people.
The Eagles, I think they about to have another down year, man. They got my man calling the plays. They got our boy Chris Cooper, the offensive line coach. Well, I ain't got no like. It's about to be a down year again. They
Sirianni's probably out the door anyway. He's only thing that saved him is winning that Super Bowl. Other than that, he'd have been gone already.
What is he over though? Like, is he an offensive dude or a defensive dude or a special team?
Sirianni was special teams, I believe.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck he did.
All I know they went from him. They went to him after they got rid of Peterson.
Yeah,
and when they hired him, I'm like, who the hell's Nick Sirianni?
Was he already on the staff?
I couldn't tell you.
Me neither.
I couldn't tell you.
We got D Woods in the building now.
Oh, D Woods, what's up?
What's good, man? I was taking a break this weekend, man, but Yogi popped up. I said, "Fuck it, I get back on too." What's good? That's good. I seen Yogi pop up, so I'm like, all right, let me get on for a little bit.
We got Yogi in the cut.
What up, D?
What up, Yogi? What up, man?
So I see. So let me ask D Woods though. So D Woods, in the last 15 years, who would be your top 5 teams in the NFC?
Last 15 years?
15, 20, 10, however you want to put it.
Yeah, 15 years.
Or you could do 10, however, though. Like it really gonna be the same for real.
It's gonna be the 10 out of 10, I would say.
No, 5.
5 out of the 10 years. The 10 years.
Oh, wait, question. Zoe, on StreamYard, are you able to do vertical and horizontal at the same time now?
Yeah. You've been gone too long, my boy.
Too young.
You've been gone too long, man.
Listen here, youngin. We're gonna teach you something today.
You've been gone too long.
Oh, I might have to switch back to StreamYard then.
Yeah. Too long, man. Hey, the shit really cool because you get a lot of different people on your vertical screen.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. I might have to switch back to StreamYard.
You might have to make a comeback, Yogi.
YouTube got that offer too, though. YouTube do it too.
You can do it too. Straight from YouTube. Straight from the YouTube app.
Damn.
So I'm taking Kansas City.
NFC, Negro.
Oh,
right.
shit.
You trying to make up rules and shit.
I was going to
straight out the gate. I'm coming with Kansas City.
My bad, NFC. All right, I'm gonna take the Niners. I'm taking the Niners.
Number one?
Huh?
Number one?
Nah, I'm not giving no order.
Oh.
I'm just giving the teams. I'm taking the Niners. I'm taking my new team, about to be season ticket holder for my LA Rams.
Oh, they gonna be on your ass about that.
Huh? Why not? So I'm taking the Rams.
Nah, you got to pick the Chargers, my guy.
Hell no. Nah. We don't even call them the Chargers. We call them San Diego.
Yeah, you the Chargers. You gotta get the Chargers.
You gotta take the Chargers. Just like the Broncos are my AFC team now because of Bo Nix.
Yeah.
You got to take the Chargers.
I'll
be okay if you take the Chargers because they're not an NFC team.
My cousin used to be a round cheerleader back in the day, so she ain't having it. She ain't having it. He said, if you're gonna choose one, you gotta pick the Rams. I'm like, all right, cool. I take the Rams. I'm still a Viking, but I'm trying to get them tickets though. You know, so I got Niners, Rams. Shit, that's two. The Eagles been to 2 Super Bowls, so I can put the Eagles in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
After that, man, it might be a toss up, man, because everybody else is just pop up teams.
How? Look at Seattle. They won too.
Yeah,
Seattle's
but
kind of a pop-up team, though. They got
only
lucky
won this year. If you look at consistency, the Niners been back and forth to the NFC title game, if not the Super Bowl, multiple times. The Eagles went to Super Bowl multiple times. The Rams won one, and they always at the top of the NFC Championship. But everybody else is like pop up. Like you can't put Tampa Bay there. They won 1 year and that was it. You know, Seattle gotta go back again before I put them.
I got
three teams. Just three for me.
I don't know. I got Seattle. They number 2 on my list.
Nah, man, that's recency bias.
That's recency because Seattle for the last few years they've been up and down, especially with
but shit, they won one with Russell Wilson.
That was more than 15 years ago, though.
More than 15 years ago.
That was within 15, wasn't it?
No. Nah, that was what's the
Siri, when did Russell Wilson?
No, they won it in 2013. That's within 15, yeah.
Thank you.
That's within 15.
And they been to another.
They went to 3, basically.
They should have won another one if they just give the ball to Marshawn, but
so I guess I put Seattle in there then. Seattle in there then too.
Yeah.
So I got 4.
Yeah, the 15 up in the air for real.
The 15 up in the air, man.
just do like Yogi and just say the NFC North.
Yeah.
whoever come out that year, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I said Green Bay, and that's only because they've been constantly in the playoffs, but it could be anybody else.
So my man, he said he want to know some Vikings knowledge. I see the Vikings hire a dude named Kyle Caskey to be the offense coordinator, assistant or some shit. Offensive assistant.
Yeah.
He coming from the UFL.
He ain't calling plays. I don't care what he does. I mean,
Yeah, they got another thing.
Hey, I tell you all this. If Kyler Murray becomes a damn Minnesota Viking, I don't know what I'm about to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
oh, I'm done. I'm done.
We're gonna be together, Yogi. I'm gonna have my Rams gear on and everything, man.
Yeah.
Like, how you switch, man?
I ain't gonna lie.
I've already said if they even bring back Kirk Cousins, I'm done.
That was
If they bring in Kyler Murray, I'm done. I'm done with this team.
I'd rather have Kirk over Murray.
Hey, for what?
Man, Kyler Murray been hurt for the past 4 years, man. He got bent.
You don't know what he gonna do though. Here, I'd rather have him.
Break his leg.
It's an unknown.
Yeah, you know what the unknown
is gonna do.
You know what is known? He's probably going to get hurt again because of his offensive line.
I'm done with it. Y'all motherfuckers. You know what? Let me say this though. To all y'all dumb fuckers out there, right? Who out there on the internet adding me about fucking J.J. McCarthy, but y'all don't want Kyler Murray. He hurt too. We about to have two fucking quarterbacks in the infirmary. What the fuck we talking about here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's be real, man. He hurt too. Everything you say about JJ, Kyler Murray, the same shit. Kyler Murray couldn't even throw in the middle of the field. They had to keep motioning fucking Hopkins because Murray only threw to one side.
But hey,
what about here?
Hey, what do that mean though when they said JJ couldn't throw over the middle of the field?
Okay,
that's what I'm hearing too.
All right, it was. I listened to it a different way. So basically, what it was. It wasn't all the plays throughout the middle. Because y'all remember that second game of the season, he hit that shit in the middle to Jefferson for halftime. So
that's why I'm confused.
It wasn't all the plays in the middle. It was just more so like his touch in the middle of the field wasn't there yet, which makes sense. Like he a young quarterback, he's supposed to get better, but they made it seem like he couldn't throw in the middle at all. But you saw him go through the middle. It wasn't
and truth be told, if KOC's plays didn't take fucking 4 scores and 7 years to develop, maybe JJ McCarthy would have time to throw a fucking pass.
Thank you, Yogi. Thank you. I've been saying that.
Kevin O'Connell wouldn't tell him where to go before the players actually called, to the headset, then maybe he could read the defense a little bit better. Come on, man. It's Kevin O'Connell, man. We've been through that shit.
I was lost, but the only part I don't get though is like Yogi and TB, y'all live in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
I just got a question. Like, why not Kevin O'Connell getting blamed for his play calling? I never heard one person.
They love him up here. They think
Mafia
they think he walks on water up here. There are some that are calling him out, but if they're in the media and calling him out, they're going to lose their press credentials to the Vikings.
That's a fake ass weak shit then.
So that's because what's his name? Judd Zolgad was going through that like 2 years ago in 2023. He was vocal about Kevin O'Connell, and he's the one that leaked that there was problems in that Viking locker room.
Right. So
after that, they took away his press credentials, so he's been playing nice ever since.
So I'm gonna ask y'all this though, because I'm confused. I know I'm young and all I know, but
what up, George?
Hey, George, learn. Hey, you got to type better, bro. That's a big typo, man. Pause, because I read that and was like, what the hell he own? Pause.
We talking about this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, delete that comment, bro. Like, hey, you either type it too fast or your fingers are slippery. One or the other, man. You gotta
look though. Like
that way.
But I'm lost. I've never seen a head coach draft a rookie quarterback. Then when a rookie quarterback don't pan out, they are willing to give him another veteran quarterback to run his offense, and he don't get fired. Like I never seen that shit before. You normally ride or die with that draft quarterback.
You know what that is? That's a team that's being run competently, and the owner is in the building every freaking day, and they see what's going on, and they make the decisions to pull the trigger. We have absentee owners, and we've got a bunch of people running the show. Oh no, take that back. There's only one person running the show out there at TCO, and that's KOC. When they got rid of Quasi, it's now KOC's building. So KLC gonna do whatever the hell he wants. He knows he's got basically immunity. He really does,
and he can paint the narrative to wherever he wants it to believe. Because it's like TB said with the media situation with Zolgad not being able to have access. Like he can tell with certain media members to put certain things out to make him seem like he knows everything and everybody else is the problem. And just think about it like this though. During the season when Max Brosmer started, who you think put that shit out about Max Brosmer being, the next heir apparent, being the next Brock Purdy and shit, and then he played like ass, and it wasn't a big coincidence that after that next week, that's when Kevin O'Connell brought his dumb ass on the press conference and said, "Oh, I gotta change the offense and make it more simplified." That's because he basically went to the media, told them what to say, and then he couldn't deliver, and then he looked like a damn fool, so then he had to dial it back.
The one that's controlling the leaks out there, but trust me, it's KOC. KOC the one that's putting it out there.
So how come though the Vikings ain't speak at the combine? But I'm seeing us keep who are hiring all of these coaches, but they won't hire a GM though.
That's Kevin O'Connell's hiring.
Kevin
O'Connell's hiring. He's rehiring his coaches, man. He's filling his coaching staff.
That's Kevin O'Connell. Kevin O'Connell's calling the shots. Brzezinski's just another yes guy. Brzezinski's not going to rock the boat unless Brzezinski decides to pull a power play and actually does exert his GM and do something to shake it up. But I mean, they're talking about getting a GM after the draft. They're just going to get another KLC guy, whoever KLC wants.
Man, they get another KLC guy. Fuck that. Don't get that kid from the Rams either.
That's exactly where they're
going to get.
I don't want that. I don't want
it either. I don't want it either. Until the Wilfs, and I take that back, not the Wilfs. Until Mark Wilf does something to change this up, this team's going to suck. This team is going to be, as I call the hamster wheel, for the next 10, 15 years. But guess what? As long as they make the playoffs, Mark Wilf is happy.
I'm gonna make me a shirt when I go to Skol Fest and that whole weekend. I'm gonna have multiple ones, so I won't rather wear the same shirt every day. It's gonna say sell the team. Right? That's what I'm gonna do. They gotta sell that shit because it's this hamster wheel shit is fucking terrible, man.
Like that shit played out, making the playoffs. That shit played out
every other year, and then you don't.
That's every other year. And here's another thing too. Don't let all those wins that KLC got, the 13 wins and 14 wins, fool you.
But though, TB, this is what I hate though, right? They give Kevin O'Connell so much credit for those 13 and 14 win seasons. So that means the GM did nothing. The GM is a part of that shit too. So if he won 14 games, so did the GM. So the GM was just separate now. But then when they lose games, the GM didn't build the team right. Y'all motherfuckers gotta stop fucking cherry picking and shit. Either it is or it ain't. Like, come on now.
And remember when I first got on with everybody, a lot of y'all laughed at me when I told you, Kwesi doesn't have the control. He doesn't have the control that y'all think he does. And I was right. He never had that control. They proved it last year when he went over his head to get Thielen and when they went over his head to get Jonathan Allen.
This just came to my phone. Kevin O'Connell, him and Ty Bowles are the last two head coaches that have been hired since 2022 and haven't been fired yet.
Yep.
Yeah, Bowles might be next.
Oh, he's gonna be next though. But Bowles won a Super Bowl recently, right, with Brady, right?
Yeah, but he was a DC.
He was a DC. Bruce Arians won that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm looking at Bowles. I'm looking at this list like I'm still confused how Kevin O'Connell ain't get fired yet.
Look at who got fired already.
Who got fired already?
Daniel Hackett didn't last the season. He was gone. Who else was it?
Brandon Staley. Brandon Staley was in that draft. Was in that.
Matt Eberflus
gone.
Lovie Smith
gone.
Josh McDaniels
gone.
Dennis Allen
gone.
Doug Peterson
gone.
Brian Dable
gone.
Mike McDaniel
gone.
Ty Bowles and KOC
gone. How many coach of the year winners is in there? Dable got one, right?
Dable got one.
Dable and O'Connell.
Kevin O'Connell.
Just two from 2022.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that he come up here and like I tell people, you can look at this Viking team and tell they're soft as hell, and plus they ain't that good. They've had luck.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Bowles even won a playoff game.
Yeah, he won a playoff game.
Yeah, he won a playoff game.
KLC ain't even do that.
Oh, we know that, so
yeah,
you're saying that's crazy, and I bet y'all Bowles will be fired before Kevin O'Connell will.
You damn right.
Yeah, he will.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he will.
Crazy.
And we know why. We know why. We know why. All right, we know why. Shit.
No, I'm just saying though, man. That
like get fired first.
I don't really understand though the whole love that the Minnesota Viking fan base and media have. Even the NFL.
Okay, Zoe, I've explained this to you many times. You ain't listening.
What?
All right. Sit back and listen, all right? This team jumped through hurdles to get KOC up here. They badmouthed Jim Harbaugh to get KOC up here. Now that KOC is here, and a lot of Viking fans did not want KOC here. They wanted Harbaugh. So the Vikings PR has had to change the narrative year after year after year. They've had to put a narrative out there that KOC was always the right choice. And unfortunately, when you've got the Minnesota media promoting this guy as like the second coming of friggin' Vince Lombardi, that's what happens.
But I feel you, TB. But
listen, let me finish. If you're a football person and you know the sport, you ain't buying what they're telling you. Your eyes are telling you a completely different story. And you're watching this team on Sundays and you realizing this team has got some problems, especially on the offensive side of the ball, which is what his specialty is. So why you keep giving him a pass when he's the one that screwed up the quarterback position, not Kwesi.
Right. And that's like that's my whole thing with Kevin O'Connell, right? You got a lot of fans out there in media that when Zimmer was going through his shit, they basically was like, how is the defense bad when Mike Zimmer's a defensive guy? How come Mike Zimmer only makes the playoffs every other season? And then you look at it now with Kevin O'Connell, it's the same shit. Kevin O'Connell is the offensive guy, but your offense is trash, right? Then you got the making the playoffs every other season with no playoff wins. And I told y'all before, even with Mike Zimmer, when we was in year 4, we was already in the fucking NFC title game. Right now, we don't even know what this team is gonna do next year. We still have a situation at quarterback. We don't know who the quarterback is gonna be for the future. That's the same shit we did with Mike Zimmer. It's the same shit.
Yeah, I don't understand.
But here's the thing, though. KOC was brought here to fix that, and he's made it worse
because he doesn't. Because he was the guy that was close to the guy that knew what the hell was going on. Kevin O'Connell wasn't. We gotta stop putting Kevin O'Connell with Sean McVay because you got to really look at when he got with Sean McVay. He didn't really start messing with Sean McVay till he got with the Rams. All the rest of the other coaches, they've been together.
Wasn't he with McVay in Washington?
Yeah, they together on Redskins.
Already gone.
Huh?
But McVay was there.
McVay was there, but Kevin O'Connell was there.
Yeah, he was there.
He was there.
And LaFleur.
And LaFleur.
But they was over there in
They was under Shanahan though.
Shanahan. OG Shanahan. You gotta say OG
Yeah.
Shanahan.
Oh my bad. Yeah. They with the
Shanahan.
But all I'm saying though is like, I don't know. Only part I'm confused that the Viking owners don't get. We seen what McVay did with a young Jared Goff. He ran the fucking blood out of the football with a young Jared Goff.
He ran Todd Gurley legs off.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but when we looking at KOC, he do the whole opposite, and we go into year 5.
Because KOC is a failed quarterback.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, everybody who watch football know KOC done fucked up. It's over with.
We about to have one more bad year of KOC. He's going to get fired. They're going to make Brian Flores the head coach. Brian Flores is going to bring in Byron Leftwich to be the OC. He's going to bring in a competent DC, and we're going to be good.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
You see, that sounds real good, but
no, bro. I'm right. Kevin O'Connell wasn't with McVay and them in Washington. McVay and them left Washington. McVay left in 2015. When O'Connell Kevin O'Connell didn't come to Washington till 2017. He wasn't on that staff. He came afterwards. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We got to stop putting him with McVay. He's only with McVay for with the Rams. That was it.
No, I seen the picture though. That picture was a fucking lie.
Look, yeah, they all said they were together.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, they put a picture out. They had the floor. They had all the
Sean McVay. I mean, not Sean McVay. Kevin O'Connell was with the Redskins from 2017 all the way to 2019 to when he became the offensive coordinator there. Then he went to the Rams the next season from 2020 to 21, and then he got the job. He was only with McVay for 1 year.
Oh,
but
wow.
All the rest, that's what I keep telling y'all.
Oh, he ain't a McVay guy.
He's never was a McVay guy. The real McVay guys are fucking LaFleur and Brandon Staley and Mike McDaniel. Like, yeah, they were with Shanahan. I mean, McVay the whole time, or with Shanahan.
The media is a fucking lie.
Think about it, though. That's why that shit makes sense. If you look at everybody else, they can run the ball efficiently. Kevin O'Connell can't, because Kevin O'Connell was never with them.
I always said, but D Wood, you already heard me say, how the fuck you don't know how to run the football?
He was never with them.
It makes sense now.
He was never with them. McVay know how to run the ball. McVay knows how to run the ball because he got it from OG Shanahan. We already know Cal got it from his daddy, right? Yeah. So then you got Mike McDaniel was the one who was basically the geek in the room who was figuring out run schemes. So he know how to run the fucking ball. Kevin O'Connell didn't start fucking with Sean McVay for only 1 season. So we got to stop putting him with fucking McVay, because he was only there 1 year, which was a motherfucking Super Bowl year.
I want McVay to come out and say, man, he ain't my guy.
But think about it. Why do you think Sam Darnold give more praise to Shanahan than he do Kevin O'Connell?
Right.
Yeah.
Because talking about new number, who this?
Yeah, I'm saying, so everybody in the chat, everybody watching, I want y'all to do y'all research. Stop putting Kevin O'Connell under Sean McVay. He was only with Sean McVay for 1 season.
That's true.
That coaching staff, bro.
I'm about to clip that bitch. That's true though. Because I always ask you, D.
Hold on. You said 1 season. He was with McVay more than 1 season. He was with McVay more than 1 season.
With the Rams for 1 season.
The year
in 2020, 2021?
2020 to 2021. And then he became our head coach in 22.
He shouldn't have even had the gig in the first place.
But they won a Super Bowl.
No, you know what though? We all know D Woods. Sean McVay won that Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't saying Kevin O'Connell won it, but I'm saying that's how he got the light, because they always do that shit. The assistants that won a Super Bowl, they always pick from there.
So basically, you know what the Wilfs did? They went and got this decade's Brad Childress.
No, they went and got Ed Donatell on the offensive side of the ball. All it was.
But the crazy part is, like
Yeah,
you
but
said,
that Ed Donatel's running shit now.
but like you said, D-Wood, it's crazy because that shows you how much the Viking ownership don't know shit what they doing. You hire a dude who was with McVay for 1 year, who never called plays to be your head coach.
And the reason why Kevin O'Connell got the offensive gig in Washington is because Sean McVay left. Sean McVay left in 2016.
But here's the funny part. In all of his gigs as offensive coordinator, he never called a play till he got to Minnesota.
No, exactly.
Never called a play. And one of the reasons he took this gig was to call plays.
So I'm gonna look and see who Kevin O'Connell actually stayed with the most. I think it is Mike Pitton. All right, look. So as a coach, so he spent 2015 with Mike Pitton as a quarterback coach, 2016 for the 49ers as a special projects, right? So he wasn't really coaching then. So who was the coach of 2016?
Who?
For who?
For the Niners. I think isn't that Harbaugh?
Was that Harbaugh?
I think that's Harbaugh.
No, they had a couple of guys that were.
It was my man, the dude that played football for the Bears.
No, that's Singletary. It wasn't Singletary.
It was a guy in between. Let me look at it real quick. Give me a second.
But that makes sense though, because he don't know how to run the football.
Because don't forget, the Niners had that one coach that looked like friggin' Ron Jeremy, Jim Tomsula or whatever his name was.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was
Ron fucking Jeremy.
How long did he last?
He lasted one season.
He was in Ohio State, didn't he?
Tomsula?
Yeah.
Let me see. 49ers coach 2016.
It
makes sense though, because he don't know how to run the fucking football.
I've been saying that shit. Stop putting them with fucking Kevin.
Remember, before KLC got here, fans were pissed off because Zimmer ran the ball too much. And now you go from one extreme to the next. I mean, now they don't run the ball at all.
No,
so this got to be this is I even forgot about this shit. So they say, and let me bring it up, make sure I'm right. Well, I say that I'm on Wikipedia. The 2026 head coach of the 49ers was fucking Chip Kelly.
Yes, it was.
Chip Kelly was the coach for the 49ers?
Yeah, he was a coach of the Niners. Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
That.
That's who Kevin O'Connell was under with the Rams. I mean, with
it makes sense.
Niners. He was with Chip
no
Kelly.
No wonder offense's ass. He got Chip Kelly in him. It makes sense. Oh,
that's right.
Fucking sense.
It was Chip Kelly.
Dog,
that's
no
crazy.
Wonder. His offense is like a Chip Kelly offense, bro.
So then he went to the Redskins in 2017 all the way to 2019. So let me see who the Redskins coach was during that.
Wasn't that Jay Gruden?
I think it was Jay Gruden. I think, but I'm gonna make sure, T, before I even, I'm doing my research as live right now. Redskins coach 2017, right? Let me see.
Yeah, for real though.
Jay Gruden.
Who was it? It was Gruden? Okay, yep.
That was Jay Gruden.
Sense. His offense is similar to a bullshit.
And I want to say Gruden was Gruden calling the plays?
Yes, Gruden was calling it. Yeah, Gruden was the coach for the Redskins after Shanahan left. Now, mind you, remember that shit. After OG Shanahan left, he left in 2013. So Jay Gruden took over from 2014 to 2019, right?
Yeah.
So that's when Kevin O'Connell he's really a Jay Gruden disciple before anybody else because
that's even worse.
Because he spent the most seasons. He spent the most seasons under Jay Gruden from 2017 all the way to 2019.
We got Jay Gruden. Hey, you know what's crazy though? The only people who ever got a contract extension in the last couple of years who never won the playoff game was KOC and Jay Gruden. It all makes sense now.
Hey,
we got Jay Gruden, little brother, calling plays.
Kevin O'Connell is a Jay Gruden disciple, not a Sean McVay disciple. They didn't meet in Washington. He spent his years in Washington from 2017 to all the way to 2020 before he got the Rams job under Jay Gruden. He's a Jay Gruden disciple.
Why we ain't been put this shit together?
I did.
I never heard of Jay Gruden. This new to me.
I did. We dived deep. I told y'all before he was never under McVay that long.
But you never. But shit, I never heard Jay come out your mouth.
Now I did the deep dive this time. Pause. Deep dive.
People forget because people forget that Jay Gruden was a head coach of the Redskins. They forget.
Oh my God, it all makes sense now.
Now think about it. Those teams with Jay Gruden could not run the fucking football.
And they couldn't win in the playoffs.
Gruden was part of the hiring class that Zimmer was part of.
Hey, and y'all want to hear something else? Y'all know who the starting quarterback was at that time for the Redskins?
The Kirk Cousins.
His
best friend. Oh my God. We got little Jay Gruden running our football team. Damn. Oh, we are
what up, Mafia?
Damn.
Hey.
Purple gang in the building. Gang.
Purple gang. Fuck. We got little Jay Gruden.
So stop putting Kevin O'Connell and Sean McVay together. Please stop doing that shit. He's only with McVay for one season. That was it.
God. It all makes sense now.
That was it. Mike McDaniel, Kyle Shanahan, all the rest of them dudes, they really fuck with McVay like that. Not Kevin O'Connell.
The only
Hey, pull up Colin Ireland's message. Would you guys? I was talking about this on One Bar and Lupicus show.
Fuck no.
Trent Richardson as a Tyson Hill type player?
Oh no, I thought you said John
or
Gruden.
Anthony Richardson.
Are you out of your mind? He can't stay healthy.
You said who?
Hey, Zoe, want to hear this, Zoe?
Anthony Richardson.
What?
So think about this one right here, right? So I'm reading more into what Kevin O'Connell did as a coach with the Redskins. He was the quarterback coach, and then he was the passing game coordinator.
It all makes sense now.
Passing game coordinator.
Oh, we digging deep in the KOC shit.
And still not calling plays.
They lied to us, dog.
He was the one calling plays.
They lied to us.
And that's why he set up Wes to do what he was doing, the way Gruden was doing him. You the OC, you don't call plays. You just.
But they lied to us. They told us he was a fake guy.
You know what though? Here's the thing, though. They lied to y'all.
When
KOC said what he said, I knew we were fucked. He said he was going to call the plays, and right then I knew it wasn't going to work. And so far, I've been right.
Oh wow, this is unbelievable though. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, I feel better knowing he was Sean McVay protege, but knowing he a Jay Gruden protege. Oh my God. I definitely hate this motherfucker 10 times more now. Jay Gruden was ass. And no wonder he can't win in the playoffs. Jay Gruden could never win in the playoffs.
All right, look. All right. Now we about to talk about Sean McVay, right? Sean McVay, first year as the head coach of the Rams. You know who his OC was?
Brandon Staley.
Matt LaFleur was his OC. Matt LaFleur was his OC. His defensive coordinator was Wes Phillips.
Oh, Brandon is a defensive dude anyway.
His defensive coordinator was Wes Phillips?
Was Wes, yeah.
Wes Phillips. Hold on, wait, hold on.
That's Bum Phillips' son.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, another Wes Phillips.
The older Wes Phillips.
Older Wes. I'm about to say, oh hell no.
Yeah, Wade is Wes's daddy. Right? Right, Tony?
Yes.
Yeah, Wade is Wes's daddy. Bum is the granddaddy.
Bum is granddaddy.
Ain't it Philip Wade?
Yeah, but now you see how the parallels go, right? So I'm on that offensive staff. Matt LaFleur was the OC. Greg Olsen was the quarterback coach. That not the other OC, not the tight end. Let me see some other names. Zach Taylor, right? Was the assistant wide receiver coach, which is the coach now of Cincinnati.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? Zach Taylor, right? Mm-hmm. So that's his coaching tree, not Kevin O'Connell.
But why the fuck y'all talking about Anthony Richardson? He just like a fucking JJ McCarthy. What's the difference?
He's the same player right now.
Yeah, like what?
No, using him as like a Taysom Hill type, which is not a good idea. No,
hell no, his injury prone ass. I don't know how the fuck Taysom Hill even lasted this fucking long.
He's in New Orleans.
But still, though, they pay that motherfucker some good money.
He's in New Orleans.
That's
bottom
crazy.
line. Which tells you right there, New Orleans ain't got a lot of
That's
He
crazy.
ain't got a lot of
dog.
weapons anyway.
This motherfucking KOC is a he'll never get Jay Gruden his proper. I wouldn't either though. Hey, KOC is a smart motherfucker. I'll never let Jay Gruden name come out my motherfucking mouth. I ain't lying. He doing good by hiding under the Sean McVay tree. That's crazy though. Damn.
Well, now here's the thing: at the combine, they're not talking. He's not talking to the press.
I want to say what?
KLC or Brzezinski aren't talking.
What to say what? They fucked up. What to say?
Well, they're the face. Here's the thing: they're the face of the franchise now, so they're gonna have to say something sooner or later.
I'd rather take my fine not saying shit either. Cause y'all gonna everything I say, y'all gonna take it out of content. I'd rather not say shit. Fuck it.
Well, they're not gonna get fined. They're gonna get. It's just they just put it out there. They're not speaking to the press.
Yeah, I feel them on that though. I won't say shit neither, man. It's so bad right now. Watch what you say.
Well, you running okay. Here's the deal, KLC. You calling the shots, and everybody knows it. Get up there and run your mouth.
But look,
all right, look. Another deep dive. The 2015 Atlanta Falcons coaching staff on the offensive side of the ball. The offensive coordinator was Kyle Shanahan. The quarterback coach in 2015 was Matt LaFleur. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you got offensive assistants, Michael LaFleur. I think he just got a job this year.
He just got a job. Yep.
He got a job this year, right? So when you start doing more of a deep dive, getting into it, you seeing that Kevin O'Connell is not nowhere near this shit.
No, he's on the outside looking in, to be honest.
Yeah, he's not nowhere near this shit. So I'm going to bring up. I'm gonna try to. Where's Zoe go? I'm hitting Zoe with history and he leaving.
That's because you're talking history.
Oh
yeah.
Hey man, don't listen to that motherfucker, man.
You heard me though, right?
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, that shit wild, ain't it?
Damn.
Kevin O'Connell nowhere.
But you know what though? That says more about the Vikings in their search when they were looking for a head coach.
They ain't do no history on
They didn't do no look. They didn't do any looking.
They really hiring like that in Minnesota?
We hired Brad Childress, dude. They should when we hire Brad Childress, that's your first clue right there. It took them forever to hire Mike Zimmer, and I don't know why, but it took them forever to hire Mike Zimmer.
You know, TB,
thank you, baby.
Hey, TB, hear this, y'all. 2017 49ers coaching staff. Kyle Shanahan is the head coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Offensive side of the ball, run game specialist. You know who that was? Mike McDaniel, right?
Okay.
Pass game specialist, Michael LaFleur. So I'm telling people, where the fuck was Kevin O'Connell with these guys? He's nowhere near with these guys. He was over there with Jay Gruden when they was fucking building shit together. Even Mike McDaniel showed up. Like, if you look at it, you got Shanahan, OG Shanahan, Cal Shanahan, Mike LaFleur, and his brother Mike LaFleur. Then you got fucking Mike McDaniel. You got Zach Taylor. You got all these other people that's back and forth following Shanahan or following McVay.
Okay, I got something to say here. Colin, Sharif Floyd wasn't a curse. Sharif Floyd's career ended because the doctors botched his surgery.
Yeah, that ain't got shit to do with him.
That's got nothing to do with Sharif.
Yeah,
that was the doctors that botched it, and they botched a couple of. I know they botched a few players' surgeries that they're not playing for. So yeah, that's not Sharif's problem. That's not Sharif.
And Mike McDaniel was with the Rams from 2017 all the way to 2022 before he became the head coach of the Miami Dolphins. That's why he's able to understand how to run the fucking ball like that.
Here's another thing, though. They might have money. We might have money up here, but we're wasting it on bad talent and bad coaching. And now you've extended KOC that when you do fire them, you're still paying them when you're done with them. They're still paying crazy right now, folks.
But TB, I'm gonna say this though. But I know what everybody gonna say. I'm gonna say this right now. Kevin O'Connell being smart, because we think and we know he behind these moves, but they never came out and said Kevin O'Connell is behind these moves. Yep. They never said who.
No, they never will. They're covering Kevin O'Connell big time.
That's what I'm saying. So when shit do fall apart, it was like, you know what he
But
do.
you know what, Zoe? Quasi was hired to be the fall guy.
Yep.
all along. And you know what? Here's where they were really going to make him the fall guy. They were going to make him the fall guy with Kirk Cousins. If he decided to let Kirk Cousins walk and Kirk Cousins succeeded, he was going to be the fall guy for that. But it worked out okay. But he became the fall guy of all people, Sam Darnold.
So I'm gonna ask y'all this though, with the Sam Darnold shit. Like y'all probably don't know, y'all probably do know. I don't know, but
if Sam Darnold was still here, we would not have gone to the Super Bowl. Point blank. Period. Because AOC can't call plays for shit.
No. But what I'm about to say is this though, y'all.
No, I got one more thing. Hold that comment. Hold that one. Because this one is crazy. I gotta just bring this one up. Write it down, though, so you won't forget. All right. So I'm still diving on this coaching shit. Now, we gotta talk about the Browns too. Now, the Browns 2014 coaching staff, that was Mike Pitton. Remember that name? Mike Pitton.
That's Pitton, yeah, he was their head coach.
Head coach, right? Yep. His offensive coordinator was Kyle Shanahan. His wide receiver assistant, Mike McDaniel. And this is where it gets interesting. Brian Angelico was the tight ends coach, which was our tight end coach ever since Kevin O'Connell got hired, which is now the offensive coordinator for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Right. So it goes back to my point. All Kevin O'Connell has been doing is plucking off the Kyle Shanahan coaching staff or McVay coaching staff just to get what he wants. And that's why his offense is ass, because he can't teach offense. Think about that shit. He can't teach it because he doesn't know it.
He doesn't know it.
That's why he was so cool with Sam Darnold, because Sam Darnold spent time with Shanahan. That's why he wants fucking Mac Jones, because Mac Jones spent time with Shanahan. That's why he wanted Aaron Jones, because Aaron Jones spent time with LaFleur. He can't coach an offense that he fucking does not know.
You better be careful, D Wood.
Think about that shit. Y'all.
You better be careful now.
All his coaches and the players that he goes and signs come from Shanahan or LaFleur, or if not, somebody within that tree. Because Wes was with them multiple times. Like Wes Phillips, just like Tony said, he the grandson of Bum, but he been with McVay multiple times, which is Kevin O'Connell's offensive coordinator. This is the first time Kevin O'Connell is actually hiring guys that's outside of that fucking coaching tree. Which should fucking tell you something. But
he's probably hiring guys outside of that coaching tree because the ones inside that tree would look at O'Connell like, you don't know what the hell you're doing. So he's getting outside guys that won't question him.
So D Woods and TB Yogi, I'm gonna ask y'all this. So who idea y'all think it was to bring Sam Darnold in the building?
Kevin O'Connell.
Okay.
Because Sam Darnold spent that year with Kyle Shanahan.
Yep.
Right. Okay. I just want.
Now remember, keep this in mind too. Sam Darnold was not supposed to have the year he was. He was just temporary because they were going to give that job to JJ McCarthy if he was healthy, but he wasn't healthy. So
Exactly.
Yeah, he wanted Harbaugh.
Crazy wanted to hire Harbaugh and they shot him down.
So, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. What Quasey fucked up at, whoever did the contracts, they fucked on. They gave Sam Darnold a 1-year deal. They should have gave him two.
Kevin O'Connell.
Okay, so here's the thing though. Like Yogi said, Sam Darnold up here in Minnesota probably doesn't make the playoffs either because he's still got KOC calling the plays.
Exactly.
But he's still don't know
how to call plays in the offense, man.
You know what Seattle did? Seattle did the best thing that you can do with any quarterback. Doesn't matter how long you've been in the league. They played strong defense and ran the football.
Yeah. And a lot of short passes.
Yep. And a lot of short passes. KOC, his whole passing tree is 10 yards.
Hey, though, Tony. But that's OG Shanahan tree, because that's Gary's boy calling the plays. That's Cal calling the plays, because Kubiak and them come from Shanahan. Think about that. That shit is wild, man.
He said, I don't know, y'all won a bunch of games last year. But them games, I don't know, man.
Them games is empty wins, bro.
Those are empty wins, empty calories.
Yeah. What happened in the playoffs? We talking about the playoffs.
They got their ass drugged. Not even the playoffs. Think about the last 3 games with Sam Darnold. Think about the game against Detroit.
When we needed Darnold to step up, he didn't do it.
He didn't, and it was not even his fault, man.
No, it wasn't even his fault. You know what it was? Here's the thing with KLC. He puts everything on his quarterback to carry the
Yeah.
team and win the games. You
And
don't
that's why
can't do
yeah.
that. And Darnold's not built like that.
And to Nick comment, Sam Darnold last year did not lead the league in pass attempts. Sam Darnold actually had more pass attempts with the Minnesota Vikings.
He led the league with yards per attempt.
Oh, that what he talking about?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
what
All
it
right,
says right there.
I'm about to get out. I gotta get out of here and go to this kids party, man. So I got the kids ready. But
All right, D. Well, good look for that
There
knowledge,
he
man.
was.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I'm about to bounce too. I gotta take a little nap before I do this 6 to 8 hour tattoo session. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
I appreciate y'all. Good
All
looking,
right,
y'all.
you
Good
guys.
looking, D.
Hey, quick questions though. Are you on the core plan or the advanced plan? Or the
one
free
you gotta
plan?
pay for it. The cheaper ones you gotta pay for. I don't know.
All right, I might switch back to StreamYard on Monday.
It's the one you pay for. It's the first one, not the advanced one. It's the very first
Okay.
one. All right, y'all. I'm out, man. I'm finna get ready. All right.
All right, D Woods.
All right, well, all right, yo,
All right,
hey, Yogi. Oh, he left. Yogi like that shit. Hey, which one is that? But TB. That's crazy. KOC is a Jay Gruden guy.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
I knew KLC was a bad hire from the start. When the whole thing fell apart with Harbaugh, they were desperate. And right after it fell apart with Harbaugh, before the negative press got out there, they put it out there, Minnesota, the Viking press, that they were all in on KLC, who told them the week before, don't talk to me because I'm in the Super Bowl.
But the crazy part is, though, TB, I knew he wasn't a McVay guy because I'm looking the way Sean McVay got his zone runs, and I'm looking at our offense like, bro, he can't be like, bro, the offense not even the same offense.
No,
and
it's
everything making sense now.
Yeah, it's not. You can look at. I looked at his offense his first year, and I'm just like, he has no short passing scheme.
No,
every route is like damn near 10 yards, and then when you got a rookie quarterback like JJ, you got to have quick hitters, slants. You got to have quick screens, stuff like that. He doesn't have that, and he's also got JJ playing under center, so JJ's got to do the 7-step drop. That's not his thing.
But it made sense now. Because we seen what McVay did with a Jared Goff, who before he got there was ass and they was bad.
Yeah.
When McVay got there, he turned Goff around. But I'm looking at KLC like, how you don't know what to do, and you like it all makes sense now.
But McVay also had Todd Gurley.
Yeah, but damn, he ran the football though, like shit.
Yeah, he ran the football.
Though, you don't know what Jordan Mason could have been in this offense.
Yeah, and unfortunately, here's the thing with KLC. Remember in those games in Europe where Mason fumbled, and then KLC stopped giving them the ball. Running backs are going to fumble. They're going to do that.
Yeah.
You got to keep feeding them the football. But if you get negative yards, and the Vikings could run the ball. They had success running the ball.
Yeah.
But KLC would not gain 1 yard, or he may lose a yard, and he's done running the football. It's not a good.
That's crazy, y'all. We got a Jay Gruden protege running our football team, and KLC got lucky his first year, and KLC got blessed.
Yeah.
He got blessed with having a B float as a defense coordinator. With a regular defensive coordinator, oh man, we'd be ass.
He got lucky, and Donatel sucked. Let's just be honest.
He got lucky year one.
He got lucky. But then, like I'm telling people, B-Flow's been carrying that. B-Flow's defense has been carrying this team for the past 2 years.
Since he got here.
Yeah, there's been for the past 2 years, because the one thing that helped Darnold a lot too. Darnold worked on a short field because the Vikings were getting turnovers.
Yeah,
so that helped a lot. Darnold did throw that 97-yard TD pass to Jets against the Niners, but other than that, the Vikings had a short field with that offense. But last year, the Vikings weren't getting the turnovers, and guess what? KLC actually had to call.
He can't call up, and that's the problem I'm having, TB. Even with the mainstream media, TB, y'all call everybody out on a bullshit.
But you're not calling out Kevin O'Connell.
Y'all had yet to call the Vikings out on a play calling. Like maybe it's not JJ McCarthy. Maybe It's the play calling. Because we seen Sam Darnold with the best receiver in the NFL, with a Jordan Addison, with a TJ Hawkinson, and a decent offensive line, and the Vikings can't even win one playoff game. Then he go to Seattle, who really only had one receiver and a nice running back, well, two nice running backs, but they run the football and they done won a Super Bowl. Maybe it's the Minnesota Viking play calling.
It is a play calling. It is,
but I'm talking the main because I seen Kirk Cousins win the playoff game under Mike Zimmer. Did he get here? The motherfucker checked out on 4th and 5. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't get. That's the only part I don't get with the mainstream media and everybody else. I have not.
There is a love affair with Kevin O'Connell. I don't understand. I just
me
don't.
Neither.
I don't get it.
I said this shit the other day. Cause you know he just got added to the competition committee.
Him and D'Amico Ryans.
Like, bro, like, come on, man. Let's be real, man. You can like Kevin O'Connell all you want.
You know who else? You know who else is on that thing? Sean McVay.
Oh, his boy.
Yep.
But my thing is, though, if you're a Vikings fan, you could like KOC though. But at the end of the day, man, we here for results. And we not getting shit. We going to year 5. And I don't think KOC gonna do good enough to get us 1 or 2. Like, you know, I don't know if you know TB, you probably do know. I'm gonna look it up again. You know how long it been since the Minnesota Vikings won multiple playoff games in one fucking year?
Dude, that had to be back in 87.
I think it might have been some shit like, hold on. I think it
because they won the wild card. They won the wild card and then they beat the Niners and lost in the championship.
Man, what year you say?
87.
It was 87. Hey, something wrong with you, man. It was 1987, man. When they lost to the Redskins, that's a long ass time to win multiple playoff games. And y'all think, like, I'm gonna be real with you, TB. If Kelsey make the playoff next year and win just a wild card, he's safe? No. Fuck no.
No, he shouldn't be safe at all.
In year 5, we get happy with a playoff win.
But here's the thing, though, with the mentality that they have out there with the Vikings, him winning a playoff game, he will be safe. That's the sad part.
You ain't lying. He said almost 40 years. Yikes. That's crazy. The Vikings win.
Colin, I was 21 when they did that. I was 21. And I'm damn near 60 now. So what does that tell you?
Darnold was the best quarterback we ever had. Man, we had a lot of good quarterbacks.
Yeah, he wasn't the best.
But we had a lot of good quarterbacks, and I felt like they should have had another chance. Case Keenum, Sam Darnold.
And the one I feel bad the most for, well, I feel bad for Teddy because we don't know what would have happened with Teddy because thanks to Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson is the one that fucked up his knee. What did he
do? You keep on saying that. What did AP do? I heard you say
Adrian in practice is the one that collided, that fucked up the play. And
ran into him?
He ran into him.
Oh,
and when he ran into him, Teddy went one way and his leg went the other.
Okay, you said that before, but you never went into detail.
Yeah,
I never heard this shit before.
That's because Adrian Peterson's a dumbass.
No, I'm saying though, you be saying that, but I never heard that never before, even on the
you know what? And once again, the Vikings covered it up.
Yeah, I thought he was running and heard this shit.
No, they covered it up that it was because he that did it.
You know why? Because the Vikings said it was a non-contact injury.
It was non-contact. They collided, and and Adrian stepped on him, and when he went down, like I said, his body went one way, the leg went the other.
Damn.
They said he could have lost his leg there on the
I heard that too though, but I never knew what happened though. I thought he was just running and just failed.
I just found it out recently because I'm like, the way when it went down, I'm like, God, an ambulance and they breaking into news and all that stuff. Like he died. And I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, it was AP. But I mean, with Case never had Zimmer's backing. Never.
No, he never said he was the quarterback number 1 every week.
Yeah. And
I could
And
feel
that
him,
I
though.
don't understand.
I'm saying I could feel him to keep your quarterback on his toes, whatever. To keep him humble, I guess though. But I feel like Case should have got another year, man. Cause you
I would have
like,
gave Case another year.
cause like I tell Vikings fans, I watched Kirk Cousins at Michigan State. I never thought
he was that good at Michigan State either.
But TB, I never thought, oh, we signed Kirk, we going to the Super Bowl. Hell, I'd rather re-sign Case for a cheap year, 1 year deal on a prove-it deal and see what happened. I knew when we signed Kirk Cousins, we was doomed. I said, this about to fuck us up for years, man. Kirk Cousins is fucking ass.
Yeah, we went all in on. Well, no, we didn't as fans go all in. Rick Spielman went all in, and that cost Spielman his gig. And
that's why I respect a head coach like Mike Zimmer. He told everybody, we signed this motherfucker, it's gonna fuck us up. He told her Kellen Moore wasn't ready. I like a coach who's gonna keep it real.
Zimmer was old school in a way that he won with strong defense and running the football.
Yeah.
That's old school football. Now you go and get Kevin O'Connell, and I'll tell you what, this whole modern football, throwing the ball all the damn time, doesn't work.
No, look at the Eagles. Look at Seattle.
Yeah, and they got Saquon.
Yeah, exactly. But
it's like you gotta have a running game, and you went from one extreme to the other. And I think it's once again, the Viking management and the owners don't know football. You don't have a football person in that building except for Ryan Grigson. And we know what Grigson did to the Indianapolis Colts. Yeah, if that's your football guy, you're in trouble.
He said, well, who would you have for head coach they move on from KOC? B-Flow or Dable?
I go with B-Flow because B-Flow's going to get a job, especially now that lawsuit is going to be outside of it's going to be public, the lawsuit. So it's either going to be KOC, it'll be B-Flow. It could be Dabble. It could be somebody else, somebody's a wild card.
I don't know, man, but I don't know, man. It's just a point. Like, I'm at the point now, y'all. I'm gonna be real with you.
Hold on. Jason, who besides Cap led us to a Super Bowl? Fran Tarkenton led us to 3.
Yeah, he dropping knowledge on you, Jake. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video. Shout out to TB. And TB, your channel is called what again for the people who don't know?
The Purple Skol Squad Show for Minnesota Vikings fans.
Subscribe over there. TB is over there dropping knowledge. We ain't over here though, but on the real though, TB, like it's crazy as I'm getting older. I'm not even excited to watch the Minnesota Vikings this upcoming season though. Like I had like
me now.
It got to the point with me like I'm 30. I just turned 38, and I done watched the Seattle Seahawks win 2 Super Bowls. The first one, they put it together, and they had a rookie quarterback. I like what they did with the quarterback. Then I watched the Eagles, who been there before, but they never was a team could win a Super Bowl. They done won 2 Super Bowls. Then I watching the Vikings. Like, I'm at the crib doing podcasts on the Vikings. And I know Kevin O'Connell not a good head coach who gonna lead us, but y'all study giving Kevin O'Connell more power. So I'm like, how the fuck y'all don't get it? And I'm just a regular person that watch football. I know Kevin O'Connell ain't it, but y'all just don't get it yet.
It hasn't affected their money yet. Bottom line, hasn't affected the money yet. Hasn't affected the season tickets. Hasn't affected anything, nothing like that. Exactly, Michael. I'm 60. I mean, I'm going to be 60 in October. How do you think I feel?
When your birthday,
I've seen him in 3 Super Bowls.
When your birthday, TB?
October 25th.
Okay.
Yep. And I've seen him in 3 Super Bowls, but then you see the Niners have a dynasty. You see Seattle, Tampa Bay. It's like, what the hell is going on with this Viking organization? It's just, since the Super Bowl years, they've been consistently inconsistent, as I say. And, now the inconsistency has to be blamed on ownership.
Hell, fuck yeah.
Bottom line, you've got people running this team right now that should definitely not be running the team. You've got ownership that does not live in Minnesota, never have. They've had this team for 20 plus years and still don't have a residence in Minnesota, but you're building stadiums, you're building complexes, you're building hotels, but you can't build a home to live in the place where your money-making team is, the team that makes you money. You can't be in the office. Come on. It's just it's not it's frustrating as hell. That's why with me, like I said, I'm 59, health ain't the best. I'm not going to stress myself out with this team anymore. That's why I said I'm pulled back watching from a distance. Still watching, but they're not doing anything to make me interested in them.
Man,
they're just not.
That's the same way I feel when I do content on the Vikings, bro. I'd be like, I'd rather do content on other football teams because at the end,
you know what it is, Zoe? You start sounding like a broken record because shit.
Yeah, because I get on the bitch every time I go live. I talk about the same shit I said 4 years ago. I know people like, no, he's saying the same shit over and over again.
Yeah,
like it didn't got like that with the Minnesota Vikings. I told y'all 4 years ago I ain't like KOC, and I bet you this, TB. For some reason, I bet you this. Brian O'Neill and TJ Hawkinson, we are going to rework their contract. I don't see Kelsey losing a soul on that fucking offense besides Aaron Jones. Probably not Aaron Jones.
Probably not Aaron Jones.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see Kelsey losing a soul on that offense. But the defense, I can see her plucking away.
Oh, I can see that. And I can also see you do that. I can also see Brian Flores not helping that offense at all this year. That defense might do the minimal at best. Brian Flores is going to get paid. He's got like an extension for he's the highest paid assistant coach in the NFL right now.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck about Kevin O'Connell.
No, because at the end of the day, because B-Flow, no. In my last 2 years, I know I could turn it up a notch. Let's hold. Let me get two top 10 defense back to back. But my first year, we're gonna take a step back. Fuck you. Mm-hmm. I seen what you did to Kwesi. In my first year, I'm gonna dial it back, son. But my last 2 years, cause I know my contract about to be up, and I might want a head coaching job. I'm gonna make my defense look good.
Yeah.
I only got 3.
So now with that and with the lawsuit, with that lawsuit going through, the NFL is going to settle that lawsuit. They don't want the bad publicity. Bifo is going to be a head coach. He's going to be. Where? I don't know.
He need to be the Vikings head coach for real, man. Because listen,
you were like, go ahead, explain your scenario again.
I would say if Bifo, it really don't even matter though, because I would say depending on who you bring on the offense side of the ball to work with the offense, like Brian Leftwich would be good. I don't understand how you're not in the NFL though, but Brian Leftwich would be good. Then you really go from there from the quarterback spot. But he was a head coach before. We never had that before in a head coach. Mm-hmm. He know what to do on defense. You just want somebody who can control and make your offense.
The problem why they might not, now this is the board because everything vote is done by the board for the Vikings. Why they might not hire B-Flow is because B-Flow is a lot like Harbaugh and a lot like Zimmer. He's old school. So if they do bring a coach, this team is soft anyway, so I think they need to bring in a harder disciplined coach. You're going to have problems this year because guess what? Frank Smith is old school himself.
Yeah.
So now here's the thing. If Smith is going to run the ball and KLC's not willing to run the ball, them two are going to clash.
That's why
get that assistant head coach tag.
That's why I have a problem. And I ask y'all, who are hiring these coaches? Because I don't see Kevin O'Connell hiring some of these guys he are hiring. Like if I'm Frank Smith, I'm assistant head coach, and I'm telling you we need to run the football more to open up for the offense and to help the quarterback. But you study passing the plays, and me being a coach, we gonna have problems.
Yeah.
Well, like even off the field or in the locker room, we're gonna have issues because I'm gonna ask you, like, what are you doing out there when you calling the plays?
Yeah.
Why you throwing the ball 3-4 plays in a row?
And you know who sees that? The players.
But the crazy part is with the players, like Justin Jefferson, I don't respect him at all. Cause you got all the shit to talk about. You got all the shit to say about JJ McCarthy. But I heard Justin Jefferson once say anything about the fucking play calling. Bro, you've been playing football long enough. You know a running game helped the passing game. And you ain't say shit one time about Kevin O'Connell bullshit fucking offense, bro.
Yeah.
I got a problem with Justin Jefferson.
So I got to bring up a couple of things with Colin. The whole thing, if B-Flow goes, it's not like Denny and Dungy, because Denny was here. Denny had been to the playoffs at least. Dungy was going to get a head coaching gig eventually. It was just his time. But Denny had signed his extension too, so he was going to be the Viking coach here for years. And then the other thing is Jefferson, he's not a leader. Jefferson is not a leader. Jefferson, when I say he's not a leader, you don't throw your quarterback under the bus like he did.
But TB, I don't have a problem with him. Now, everybody not a leader. I don't have a problem with that.
No, I don't have a problem with some players have that leadership ability in them. Some don't. Some are quiet leaders.
But like this comment, this is what I'll be mad at. McCarthy, a terrible quarterback. Bro, talk about the play call.
You can't say McCarthy is a terrible quarterback.
That's why
he's basically a rookie.
With Vikings fans. You talking about a fucking quarterback who are terrible, but half of the fucking plays are 90% passes. Like, when the last time you watched a Vikings?
You know what the numbers were for most teams? Most losing teams were throwing the ball over 65, damn near 65% of the time. And the Vikings were right there. So, no, the team, Colin, okay, I got to jump in here. Colin, the biggest mistake was the Vikings not drafting Warren Sapp and putting him next to John Randall.
Who they take over him?
They took Derek Alexander.
What did he play?
Defensive end.
Damn.
And he held out, and he was hurt, and he sucked. He was retired after like 4 years.
Oh, we had Warren Sapp. Oh, that would have been nasty.
Yeah, they let Warren Sapp get by them, and he was there when they picked at 11, and they ended up taking Alexander, and then Tampa Bay took Sapp at 12.
Was
the biggest mistake.
Was our D tackle good though?
No, the D tackle. Well, John Randall, but playing next to him, they lost Hank Thomas to the Lions.
I thought John Randall played DN.
He played D tackle and D end.
Okay.
He was playing. Them all pro years. He was playing defensive tackle.
Yeah, Sapp.
Yeah, and so, and then we didn't get Sapp. If we had Sapp, that would have made that defense a lot better than it was. They got John Randall no help towards the end there. But once again, see, Tony Dungy, what made Tampa Bay so good was he played old school ball. He built that defense, and he had Dunn and Allstott in the backfield. He had sorry-ass Trent Dilfer as his quarterback, but then he got Sean King. But he was running the ball, and he was playing strong defense.
Yeah.
And who got credit for that team? Gruden, because Gruden went to the Super Bowl with Tony Dungy's team.
I could respect that move, though.
Yeah, I had no problem with it. Dungy was going to get a gig. That was the whole thing. He was going to get a gig. But the thing with B-Flow is, I'm almost thinking if B-Flow is going to get a gig,
it got to be the Vikings.
It's going to be the Vikings. Yeah,
you look at Tony Dungy, you look at Mike Tomlin, and you clearly can see who is the best coach on the Minnesota Vikings, B-Flow or KOC.
Now, okay, the Tomlin thing, that's the biggest mistake because that was a Wilfs. Because
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie, TB. I'm not really too mad off the Tomlin leaving though.
Yeah, but we got stuck with Childress.
Yeah, but Tomlin walked into a Big Ben in a whole offense. Like he walked into some good shit in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he was left with quite a bit.
He wouldn't have built that shit here. I don't think so. I know so.
They probably would have had a strong. They would have had a strong defense, but I don't think they would have had offensively.
Well, you never know back then, though, with a strong defense, that go a long way.
Yeah.
You right. You really never know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's hindsight's 50-50. You never know.
Yeah, you're right though, but like as you said that, I would say I probably would try to keep Mike Tomlin as a head coach because back then, a good run game and a defense all you needed back then.
And here's the funny thing about that: when Tomlin left, Childress was hated. He was hated by the fans up here. Nobody liked Childress.
So everybody loved it, Mike Tomlin.
Once Tomlin left, and everybody was like, "We should have kept Tomlin because."
What the fuck is he doing, man? He playing games now, man. What up, man? What's going on, bro? Like, you done changed your shirt, like, what's up, bro?
Nah, man, I'm just peeping back, listening, because I'm gonna give you that view anyway, though, right? So I'm looking in the comments, I see old boy talk about Justin Jefferson is too important. I'm gonna ask these Viking fans in the chat this though, right?
Who said that?
Y'all, I came up when I said he wasn't a leader. That was kind of
I just had to come on and say this though, y'all. If y'all are really sitting there talking about Justin Jefferson and y'all more worried about Justin Jefferson reaching 1,000 yards every year, you
got a problem.
You got a fucking problem, bro.
Yeah,
you got a problem because the quarterback is the most important position in the NFL. I don't give a shit about a receiver getting 1,000 yards. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl.
But D Wood, I don't know about that though. I would say the most important position I feel you on the quarterback spot. I would have to say play calling, bro. Because
it is play calling.
It is play calling, but you got Viking fans out there that's like, oh, we're not using Jefferson enough. Who gives a shit? We need to make sure our quarterback is ready to go so he can win some fucking playoffs games. Y'all more worried about Jefferson getting yards than actual motherfucking playoff games. Hold Kevin O'Connell accountable for his whack ass fucking play calling.
Yeah,
do that shit.
Bottom line,
do that shit. Because y'all know where I stand with Jefferson. I would have traded his ass 3 years ago. And then maybe if they would have did what I would have did, we would have had a top pick in the draft and we could have got Caleb Williams and we could have got motherfucking Drake May. But y'all motherfuckers want to still be, y'all want to hold this receiver shit. Oh, Justin Jefferson. I don't give a fuck. We had Randy Moss. He's gone. We had Chris Carter. He's gone. We had Anthony Carter. He's gone. We want to win a motherfucking Super Bowl. Fuck the receiver shit.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't be mad we trade JJ right now.
I wouldn't be mad at all. I wouldn't be mad at all.
Why do fans want to base a conversation about fucking JJ McCarthy about he couldn't even get the ball to Jefferson? The motherfucker is developing. If Jefferson is a fucking veteran and he want to go somewhere else to win a Super Bowl, trade his ass.
Here's my thing too. Look at it. D Woods, when you watched a lot of those Viking games, did you notice? Jefferson was half-assing it, not even trying to get off the cover, not even trying. Yeah.
When McCarthy threw it to him, he was dropping shit.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Let's be real, man. Like
I told you, man. Hey, man, listen. You can give me a first, a third, and a next year third or second, and give me a defensive player, you can have Justin Jefferson.
Hey, I'm cool with it. I'm cool.
Give me a corner. Give me a corner or something.
I just don't understand it. It's like you got fans out there that's really worried about stats.
Oh, you know what those are? And unfortunately, this is where this league is going now. Anybody that talks football, they're only talking stat. They don't look at the whole game. Because why? Because you got gambling, fantasy football, every other outside thing. It doesn't matter.
Jefferson can go. I really don't care.
Yeah, I'm ready for him to move on.
Can go. As long as we can get this quarterback situation figured out, I'm cool with that shit. I don't want to hear about that. Oh, he need to get 1,000 yards. He ain't been used correctly. Oh, when Jefferson was killing the league, where was we at? Where were we at?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't win a Super Bowl.
Like you right though. Like I tell people, like at the end of the day, like I told TB, I'm not a big fan of Justin Jefferson lately, as of now, for real, because he talked too much. And at the end of the day, you talking about JJ McCarthy and all of this shit. That's cool, but I ain't heard Justin Jefferson one time talk about Kevin O'Connell play calling. Not one time.
Nobody does.
I got an issue with that, TB. If you got a problem with Kevin O'Connell, well, if you got a problem with JJ McCarthy, you have a problem with the play calling. Like, let's keep it a buck, or don't say shit.
Don't
Let's
say
keep
shit.
it real. Like, JJ, get the fuck on. Give me 3 picks and a defensive player you can have, Justin Jefferson. And let's see how that shit gonna work out for you.
Hey, just like I told you yesterday, I'll trade his ass to motherfucking Frisco. Give me 2 firsts and Brandon Ayuk. I'll call it a day.
I would trade him and Addison. Trade both of them.
That's simple.
Addison is probably getting traded.
Yeah, you see how much they say he gonna make?
What, 30 million a season?
30 mil.
8 million a season.
Man, ain't no fucking way. Listen, Addison, listen.
How many arrests does that include?
Huh?
How many arrests does that include?
How many years though?
No, I said how many arrests?
It
Like
depends how many years you get signed for. Shit. It depends. 3 years, I say 6
that's
arrests.
good. You know what? That's good for another couple.
2 every year there, right?
Yeah, he's gonna get
6 2 every year. That's about right.
Shit.
That's about right.
But at the end of the day, though, I'd rather trade both of them, give me some draft picks, re-sign Naylor, trade for another receiver who contract probably about to end, sign somebody in free agency, and draft 2 receivers.
You know what sucks though?
Let's do it.
You know what sucks? You're getting all these draft choices, right? Do you trust KOC to develop any of them?
They probably won't be here though.
Already.
They probably won't be here though. I'm talking about future draft picks.
Okay.
They probably won't be.
Yeah, his future. Yeah,
I'm talking about 2027. They probably won't be here. I'm talking one.
You know what, Zoe? I hope to God you're right, but some
they won't. Listen, TB. I'm gonna tell you this though, TB. Ain't no way in hell. I'm gonna tell you this though. I know the Viking ownership is shitty, but ain't no way in hell Kevin O'Connell is about to survive the year we about to have.
I'll be
ain't
right
no
back,
way.
guys.
But
ain't no way.
Like this the worst case scenario could be this. Kevin O'Connell goes and gets him another quarterback. They go to the playoffs, they win a playoff game, and we stuck with Kevin O'Connell for 2 more years.
But my thing is though, D-Wood.
I'm just saying that.
Don't say that.
But my thing is though, D-Wood.
Bro, that can happen though.
But my thing is though, if we trade for a quarterback that led us to the playoffs, and the plan when we hire you to develop a young quarterback, you fail. You fired, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying. But he gonna look like a genius to people in Minnesota outside of Tony, because he gonna be like, damn, we got another quarterback in this bitch, and we went to the playoffs. We won a playoff game. Kevin O'Connell is it. Then we gonna be stuck with his ass for 2 more seasons. The worst, what we want to do is we want motherfuckers to get hurt and not play. We want Kevin O'Connell to go out there and get a new quarterback, and he ass. And McCarthy got to play. That's what we want.
You know what I want? I want that locker room to turn on him.
Hey, they both in. I want Justin Jefferson bitch ass to step up and call KOC out. He already did before.
That ain't happening because he does that. He knows he ain't getting the ball.
But I don't know. He did before on that podcast. They asked him what coach would you want. That motherfucker said Joe Brady.
He ain't gonna catch it when he get it though.
Yeah, that's another one too. Yeah.
I'm not like I like JJ though, but I'm not like you got some Vikings fan will say JJ is better than Randy Moss.
You know, here's the thing for a lot of here's the thing with Justin. Justin puts eyes on the team.
He sells tickets, man.
He sells tickets. The jerseys.
People come out the draft, do that all day, B.
What?
People come out the draft, do that all day.
I know that too, but you know what? When you've got an organization, all they care about is the bottom end is the dollar.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all this then. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Since the Minnesota Viking ownership only care about selling tickets and merchandise, we fuck. We fuck.
Well, and put it this way. Here's what's gonna happen. The games are gonna be sold out. But the games will be sold out here in the Twin Cities, but it'll be out of town people at the games.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like that. It's like that Niner game not too long ago when it was too much red in the stadium.
Yep. Nathan, KOC is 43-25 and now won a playoff game. If you sit up here and watch his offense, if you watch it on a weekly basis, it's not good.
I'm happy for this. I'm happy for this comment. So Nathan, you happy with your coach being 43-25 and yet to win a playoff game? We had Kirk Cousins, a veteran quarterback, no playoff win. We had Sam Darnold, no playoff wins. And he leave Minnesota and win a Super Bowl. Which quarterback is good for Kevin O'Connell? No quarterback he had done won a fucking playoff win yet. Kevin O'Connell is ass, and the wins is fucking luck. Fuck is you talking about? Like, let's keep it a buck. Like, let's keep it real. What?
Yeah, exactly. That's Kevin O'Connell.
Kevin O'Connell, the only head coach in NFC North who ain't got no playoff win. He say you had to trust the process, bro. A process don't take 4 years.
We going in year 5.
This is year 5 of the process, Nathan.
Yeah. How long do a process take?
Like,
there is no process.
TV's
There
up.
is none.
This is the thing I don't understand with Viking fans like this, though, right? They want to say trust the process. In year 4, year 5, Mike Zimmer, we had already been to an NFC title game. Already.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't even won a playoff game with Kevin O'Connell yet. Like, think about that shit. Year 4 with Zimmer, you were in the NFC title game. Like, what the fuck are you saying? We in year 4, no playoff wins.
The only coach ain't got a playoff win in the division.
Okay, Nathan, here's the thing. Yeah, we never won a Super Bowl, but I've seen them in a Super Bowl in my lifetime. And if you're going to a Super Bowl, or at least striving to go to a Super Bowl, yeah.
Wait.
Problem. We're barely making the playoffs, dude.
TB. What are you talking about, bro? We sitting on this panel right now talking about how we can get to the Super Bowl. Not one of us said that we acting like a damn perennial Super Bowl team. We pissed because our fucking team can't make it to the playoffs in consistent seasons and actually win a fucking playoff game. So how can you actually get up there and put that comment on the team with that shit? Oh shit! I need sound effects for that shit. That's exercise. I couldn't even get that. That's.
I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit the wrong button too, dog. Hey man, fuck y'all.
I had to, man. I didn't know what to use at that point.
Oh man. Okay, Nathan, we're talking about firing everyone because guess what? They ain't doing their job.
Hey Nathan.
When you don't do your job, you do get fired.
Man, fuck with Nathan. Nathan don't know shit about motherfucking Nathan. You don't know shit about nothing. Nathan, you ain't talking about shit. We in year 4. Kevin O'Connell ain't win a playoff game yet, one division title. And which quarterback do you want KLC to have?
We're in year 5. We're in year 5, dude.
All right, y'all, man. I'm going for real this time.
Nathan don't know nothing. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? That's what I'm saying, TB. Them the Vikings fans I got a problem with, bro. Y'all love mediocre. Bro, this is some mediocre shit.
No, they like mediocre. I don't like mediocre. Mediocre sells up here. That's all it does. I don't like mediocre.
This bullshit. Like, this is bullshit we watching, man. We watching the Bears, the Lions, the Packers win division, win.
Everybody in division has gotten better than us. Well, maybe the Packers are probably status quo, but Minnesota's like, geez. I mean,
yeah, but
they're not progressing. They're regressing.
I ain't gonna lie to you though, TB. If the Packers can find a nice 1-2 wide receiver punch, they're gonna be a different team. They ain't got no receivers.
Well, now they got problems on defense. I think they got another defensive coordinator.
That might be good. Their defense was ass last year to me.
Yeah, Davey, you're right. The Wilfs created a perfect model for mediocrity. They did.
Yeah, hey, Davey, that's what Vikings fans loving. Talking about KLC at 43-25.
They have, you know what they've done? They have brainwashed this fan base into accepting
not me.
Not me.
Hey,
not me.
Hey, TB, you watch basketball, right?
Yeah.
You see my Pistons doing right now, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
They put a belt to ass. And they was ass last year. Well, 2 years ago. Yeah.
Did you hear about the talk that they're supposed to be adding 2 new teams and they're going to move the Timberwolves over to the East in the division with your Pistons?
They should.
So it's probably gonna be like the NFC North. It's gonna be Milwaukee, Chicago, Detroit, and Minnesota.
It makes sense because I always ask people, how the fuck are the Timberwolves in basketball is on the West Coast, but the Minnesota Vikings in football is on the East Coast?
No, because when the Vikings came to, you didn't have divisions, you just had conferences.
It don't matter. You bring the Timberwolves over there, we still gonna spank that ass. Don't get it confused. Hey, Timberwolves comes in, we still gonna spank that ass. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You think so?
Huh?
You think so?
Yeah, we a way better, tough physical team.
Wait a minute, didn't we get in a fight with y'all earlier in the season? Yeah, that was you. Okay.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. The Pistons is a way more physical team than half of the teams around. Like Cade Cunningham, it is becoming him. He know when to pass the ball. He know when to shoot. Like Cade is becoming him. And I can't wait to play the New York Knicks.
Okay, go back to Nathan's comment. I got to answer this.
What do you say? This one?
This one. Okay, Nathan, I have been a fan of this Viking football team since 1971. I'll let you do the math. Guess what? Yeah, I want results. I want a goddamn Super Bowl. I want this team to win a motherfucking Super Bowl before I die. Is that asking too much? Hell the fuck no. Okay? So guess what? Yeah, I'm going to belt the asses on these motherfuckers when they don't do what they're supposed to do. And KOC is not doing what he's supposed to do, and it's not premature. He's had 5 years to do this, and it's the same bullshit over and over and over every single fucking year. So yeah, fuck him. He can go. I didn't want him in the first place.
So Nathan,
Jim Harbaugh should have been our coach. Bottom line.
So Nathan, all I'm asking you though is this though. We see the Seattle Seahawks. The head coach been there his second year. He won a Super Bowl with our former quarterback due to fucking play calling.
Okay, Nathan, it doesn't matter. Since 71, KOC is there now, and he's not doing half the shit that the coaches before him did.
That's why I got a problem with Vikings.
Just stop being a fucking KOC dick rider, because that's all you are right now.
Yeah, but hey Nathan, I'm gonna ask you this: give me 5 things KOC do good as being the head coach, and I'll let you slide. What up, Ty? Give me 5 things KOC do good. What up, DOD? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, y'all. Do all that good shit. But give me 5 things. No, fuck 5. That might be too hard. Give me 3 things Kevin O'Connell do on offense that you want to keep him around for another year or 2.
What's up, Bob? And here comes Bob with that bullshit. Jeez.
Bob, what's the deal?
God, thanks, Bob.
Man, KOC don't do shit good, man. I've been telling y'all this shit for 4 years. Kevin O'Connell is a fucking fraud. And he's a bullshit head coach. That's why Kevin O'Connell right now, if you rank head coaches in the NFC North, KOC is number 4 on a head coaching list in the NFC North. He is listed at number 4.
Davey. Oh god damn!
Hey, you ain't lying. Cause KOC he got the fan base all fucked up. We argue with each other over KOC.
Yeah.
Like damn.
Yeah.
Like he got us just. It's not hard. Like y'all got me saying KOC is bad. Like I'm wrong. Like I'm not watching what the fuck I'm seeing on TV for the past 4 or 5 years.
And here's the thing. I am a diehard Viking fan, but like I tell people, I'm a diehard football fan in general.
Yeah, we football fans first.
Yeah, we're football fans first. So we've played, coached, whatever.
But TB.
What?
You know what the problem is, though? You got a lot of people on this bitch. Or you got a lot of people who are Vikings fans and football fans second. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem, TB. They not watching football.
No.
They just watching Minnesota Vikings, and that's it. They not watching how we seen the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won 2 Super Bowls within the last 25 years. They not watching Seattle, the won 2 Super Bowls, never won shit, or the Eagles. They not watching that. They just Vikings fans, and that's it. Yeah. They don't know shit about football.
They don't know the sport.
They don't know the sport. And that's why I'm having an issue with Vikings fans. When I say KOC ain't shit, I'm not saying he a bad head coach. I'm just saying he don't know how to play call. He don't know when to run the ball, when to pass the ball, and that goes into play calling. That's how
Okay, here's one thing we got to bring up. Yeah, his play calling is bad, but he's had other things where he's a terrible head coach. In fact, here's one. How the hell do you go to your opposing coach and you're in a joint practice, right? And you tell that other coach to calm down the intensity?
Hold on. I got old man. What up, old man? I appreciate you watching live, but old man, let's keep it a buck, bro.
The QB's fine. The QB is fine. They do need a head coach.
Yeah, the quarterback is fine, bro.
Yeah.
So don't get on here talking about our quarterback, bro. Your quarterback ain't all like that. And I've been telling you about Drake May. When y'all finally ran across the team that had a starting quarterback and a good defense, your ass got laid to rest. Y'all had an easy schedule and had a cupcake playoff schedule, bro. So, old man, don't say shit about my quarterback, bro. New England.
Who's old man's team?
New England Patriots. Drake May. He a Drake May fan.
And you know what? I'd have to look at that. I didn't like Drake May coming out of North Carolina.
Me neither. I ain't like him neither. And
I didn't like him coming out of North Carolina.
Old man know that. I told people that. Like Drake May playing good. I don't feel shit, bro. They had a cupcake schedule.
You know what? Colin Ireland. Dude, you're right. Teams have no patience on young QBs, and that's the problem. They want you to develop these quarterbacks, and they want them to win ASAP. And a lot of these quarterbacks don't. It takes them a few years, but coaches only have so much time to deliver.
Hey, TB, speak on this shit. You see what he wrote?
JJ is a special brother. He got one of the best wide receivers in the NFL and looks worse than Kirk Thuggins. Dude, that's not on JJ.
Talk to this man. Talk to him, TB. Talk to him, TB, because I don't want to.
Tell me you don't watch Minnesota Viking football by telling me you don't watch Minnesota Viking football.
Talk to him, TB, because I don't want.
Here's the thing.
Oh, man, my God.
JJ McCarthy, technically, this is his first year as a full-time quarterback, okay? He's got Kevin O'Connell as an offensive coordinator calling the plays. Kevin O'Connell is retarded as far as I'm concerned. Kevin O'Connell doesn't run the ball. He doesn't throw short passes. He barely has JJ playing in pistol, which is what he's accustomed to. He hasn't played under center. Behind a terrible offensive line, by the way, when you've got Drake May, who's got Josh McDaniel, who, say what you want about him as a head coach, is one hell of an offensive coordinator. He's going to put what works best for the young quarterback. You listen to Kevin O'Connell talk. If you ever listen to Kevin O'Connell talk, everything is about his playbook. Kevin O'Connell has come out and said, my playbook, I will not change it for any quarterback. They have to learn my playbook. That tells you right there, it's a recipe for failure. Right there. It's all about his playbook. That's all it is.
Oh, okay. See, old man say, I know. I'm just getting Zoe going, all that stuff he talking. Okay, yeah, that's my guy. Okay, old man. Like, oh,
he's just fucking with you.
Yeah, he's fucking me. You know, like me, him go back over JJ and over Drake May, whatever the case might be, but that's my guy.
No, I wanted to elaborate on when KOC said what he said about tone down the intensity in a practice. He said that to Shanahan when they had to joint practice with the Niners.
Yeah, I heard that. I read that.
Yeah, he told Shanahan to calm down the intensity. Okay, first of all, if you are an NFL head coach, this is the big boys, motherfucker. You ramp up your intensity. If they're coming out intense, you match that intensity, or you're maybe more intense. That's called being a professional. You don't go over there and be nice and say, don't do that.
We got my boy Shaq in the Shaq. What's the deal? Drake Wood buried in half of the quarterback in the. No, Shaq, we ain't doing that shit.
No, we're not.
Shaq, we not doing that. Hey, Shaq, we not doing that.
No.
Shaq, we not doing that, my boy. Like, Shaq, we not doing that, Shaq. I love you like a brother. You can get on and we could talk about it, but we not doing that, Shaq. Not tonight. We ain't doing that shit on no Saturday night. Like, come on now. Drake May play good due to the play calling and due to his easy fucking schedule. And if Bo
more the schedule than anything.
But
but he's also got Josh McDaniel, and that helps a lot.
I said play calling.
Yep. He's also got a head coach in Mike Vrabel that likes to run.
He got a good head coach, a good OC, an easy schedule, a cupcake playoff schedule. If Bo Nix would have played, Pacers would have fucking lost. I would bet any more money on. You think Bo Nix putting up?
No, Denver would be in the Super Bowl.
Exactly. Like, come on, now we're not doing that, man.
Yep.
But anyway, though, Shaq, we're not gonna say Drake.
Michael, you know what? I do remember that Mud Bowl game. I do remember it.
I don't know what
that was old school football.
Yeah, old school football. What year was that?
77.
I wasn't even born though, Michael. Michael, we don't talk about shit past night.
See, Michael, whenever you're on with Zoe, you got to realize you don't talk history with Zoe.
If you talk about shit past 98 and 95 and 93, I'm not talking about that shit, bro. I started watching football really in 94 and really knew shit around 97. Because at first I was a Broncos fan. I knew about Shannon Sharp. Twirl Day is one of my best running backs of all times. I'm not going to lie. Elway is one of my best quarterbacks. I watched that Bronco team. I'm like, man, shit. These motherfuckers is acting bad.
I don't know. And I'll tell you what, if we played them in 98, I don't know if we beat them.
I said we would have. Fuck them. He said Vikings should have made Beefo head coach and Guy Clincurry for OC. I don't like Cliff.
Kingsbury, now where's Kingsbury? Didn't he get a gig?
He went to the Rams.
Okay, he's OCing with the Rams.
That's good though. So he can learn how to run the fucking football. He passed too fucking much. That's the only thing with Cliff. Cliff don't run the football, and his offense don't evolve. His offense the same every month. His offense the same every motherfucking year.
Hey, Michael, I never changed my allegiance to my favorite team, but when you've been a fan as long as we have and the team isn't really doing anything to get over that hump or to at least try to get over that hump, matter of fact, they just want to stay status quo, that gets old. And like I tell people all the time, I got more years behind me than ahead of me. I want to see this team win a championship, win a Super Bowl. I want to see that before I'm no longer here.
For real.
And that's all we're asking for. And it's not asking too much,
Yeah, you ain't lying though. Like it ain't hard, Cope. It ain't hard because within the last 30 years, I've seen the Buccaneers, the Eagles, and Seattle. I think they're the only.
Dude, in the last 20 years, we've seen Carolina in 2 Super Bowls.
No, I'm saying though. I'm talking about the one they first Super Bowl. And haven't been 3 teams in the last 25, 30 years. The Buccaneers, the Eagles, and Seattle.
Buccaneers won 2.
And
Seattle
the Rams.
won 2.
Oh no, the Rams. The
Rams only won. Rams won.
No, they won.
No,
one.
the Rams won 1.
That was early 2000s though, wasn't it? So that might be out of the 25 year.
That's out of the 25 years. Yeah.
Yeah, but within the 25 years, like I don't know though, but I done watched the Seattle, the fucking Rams, the Buccaneers, the fucking Eagles. I done seen them win Super Bowls for the first fucking time. And they got 2 of them bitches.
When I was younger, the worst team in the NFL was the Saints, and they won a Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, the Saints. I forgot about the Saints. They won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, it's just,
Hold on. Wait.
Yeah, Rams beat the Titans, but that was in '99, Davey.
Hold on. Wait. This man, y'all talking like Bo Nix had the same thing as May. Bro, Bo Nix is playing in a way tougher division. Yeah. Bo Nix's schedule been tougher than Drake May.
Yep.
Like, look it up. Drake May's schedule this year was easy as fuck. Bo Nix ain't never had a schedule just fucking easy.
And also Bo's also got Sean Payton.
I'm taking Bo Nix over Drake May.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how y'all feel. That's what I'm taking. I'm taking Bo Nix over Drake May. I've been a Bo Nix fan. I like the way he play quarterback. Do Bo Nix fuck up? Hell yeah, he fuck up. But do Bo Nix act bad sometimes? Hell fuck yeah. I'm taking Bo Nix. I never seen Drake May take over game like Bo Nix do at that quarterback spot.
Drake, if anything, Drake got exposed.
Yeah, he got. Hold on, he talking shit. He talking. Hey, Shaq, get on here. You talking shit. You talking a lot of shit in the comment section, bro. Zoe is hating. Real. No, it's the truth. So you rather take Drake May over? You rather take Drake May over Bo Nix?
Put it this way: when they were coming out of college, I had Nix over May. I saw May play in North Carolina, and I thought he sucked.
May, listen.
I thought Drake May sucked.
Listen, May wasn't my top 5 quarterback getting drafted that fucking year.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, the Saints had Billy Kilmer, Nate Wright. Yeah, Nate Wright and John Gilliam also were in St. Louis with the Cardinals. I'm old enough to remember that.
I take Jay Daniels over all of them. Jay Daniels got to show me he could stay healthy this year, though. But I like JD5, though. JD5 I think JD5 rookie year was better than Drake May year this year.
Here's a funny part, though. There's something with Washington because they get these first-year QBs, and then they all get hurt their second year. RG3, JD5. Yeah, it's like I don't know if it's because they are mobile, but they all get hurt their second year. And then here's a sad part about JD5. Quinn rushed him out there, and he shouldn't have.
But my thing is, hold on. He said, remember May at 23 and had started his first. He would have started quarterback his rookie year, wasn't he?
He started his rookie year too.
Yeah, this year too. What you mean?
This is his second year starting.
Hey.
What up, Davey OG?
Hey, what's up, guys? How are you?
Guys, what's up?
How you feeling?
All right, getting ready for this big blizzard we're supposed to have here starting
that's
tomorrow.
right. You guys are getting a blizzard. Be right back, guys.
You in Minnesota, ain't you?
No, New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Y'all always get hit with the snow.
Yeah, we're supposed to get between I'm at the coast, so we're supposed to be getting between 20 and 24 inches of heavy, wet snow. But you never know it. It's like 55 degrees here today.
Damn. What up, though, Dakota? Hey, I need y'all all subscribe to the channel. Like this video. And leave a comment. He said, no foot. Bro, Drake May is okay, though, but I don't think Drake May is all of that great. Did Drake May have a good second season? Yes, he did. But Drake, bro, he was ass in Super Bowl due to Drake May playing against a good defense and a starting quarterback.
You know, one of the reasons why I wanted to come on, since we were talking about quarterbacks, is, if we play our cards right, there's a quarterback that's going to be coming out. He should have been coming out this year. His name is Jake Retzlaff, and his great granduncle is in this Jewish War Veterans Club that I belong to, and that's how I found out. Now, this guy, he's like a triple transfer. He went to some community school, then he went to BYU, and then he transferred to Tulane. They call him. His nickname was BY Jew, or the Cajun Jew. Anyway, he's a dual threat guy, and every year he's been getting better and better. And I forgot who we beat this year, but he was supposed to come out this year, but he violated some personal conduct rule at BYU, where he slept with one of the with one of the female junior females. So that caused him a bunch of problems.
That at BYU is a big no.
So he transferred to Tulane, and that shit pretty much followed him there. And they were talking about taking away his eligibility this year. I think he's a 5-year player. He's going to be a 5-year starter. So when I found out about him, I checked him out, and he's got some pretty good credentials, and he's got he's a dual threat, and he's got a really, really high ceiling. So, but he's not a first or second round guy. But if we play our cards right, which I don't expect we ever play our cards right, with this team, he may be available next year, or he may be available this year. I doubt it, but he would definitely be available next year and maybe late second, early thirds, and he's a guy that we should look into.
Is he
Hey, Davey.
is he in school right now?
Yeah, he said he's going to be a 5-year starter this year.
Okay, so
Are you talking about after the season?
After this college season is up. Right now he's a 5-year starter, but he would have been eligible for this year's draft, but he had this this personal misconduct thing, so that pretty much followed him to Tulane, and they said not yet. So he's got to pay his pittance right now.
Listen,
So the next draft he'll probably be available, and he's
I would
somebody we should look into.
say to that, yes, but if he comes up here, it depends on who he'd be working with, which is still up in the air.
Yeah, you don't really know. You know, do you want KOC to get his mitts on this guy here and screw up this guy? I mean, the ceiling with this guy is pretty high. He's not just a pocket passer. He's a dual threat guy. I think he ran for over 500 yards this past year. He had like 20 touchdowns, 20 passing touchdowns, and I think 8 to 10 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah,
so
with that, and that's what if he's a dual threat, which means he can run the ball, which KOC hates quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's I wouldn't want KOC.
Yeah, KOC hates.
I wouldn't want KOC working with him.
Probably with a lot of college kids, they play a lot in pistol formation. So knowing KOC is going to put him behind center, which for some kids it's easy, for some it's not. It's a longer drop back, and they actually, they could probably see the field better from pistol.
Mm-hmm.
They could probably get to reads in quicker. And once you start messing with a quarterback's mechanics, you throw them off completely, which KOC has done with JJ. We've seen that.
Yeah, that's my only concern is that he doesn't utilize the best qualities of a player. He tries to twist them around so that the player is able to utilize what he wants.
Yeah, it's his vision of quarterback play.
Yeah.
But here's the thing with KOC. KOC sucked as a quarterback himself. So whatever his idea of a quarterback is, it's not every quarterback. That's probably why he wants a veteran. Which is, he probably wants a veteran for that reason, but you can't rely on veterans.
Yeah.
You just can't. You're going to have to put a young quarterback out there. But you know what? KOC was hired to this team to fix the quarterback position. He was hired to develop a young quarterback, and he hasn't done that.
No. And if I was, there's talk about Aaron Rodgers, this may sound like I'm being facetious here, but if I was Aaron Rodgers and they wanted me here, I would just say, hey, listen, let me call my own plays. I'll discuss things with you, but let me call my own plays. But I'm not going to be here to mentor some guy. I want to come here.
And Aaron, that sounds like something Aaron would do.
Right. He has the guy's he's been in the league forever, and he has every right to be that way.
Mm-hmm.
He's earned that right. And if I was him, that's what I would do. I say, hey, let me call my own plays. I've been here long enough, but I'm not going to mentor anybody. I don't have time. If you want me to win and you want me to win now, let me do it. Let me do what needs to be done. And you mentor the guy. Bring somebody else after me, but I'm not going to mentor the guy.
Well, here's the thing, too. Now, this is why, as much as I hate Aaron Rodgers, I would love for him to come up here because you know what he would do? He would expose KOC.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. That's the only reason I would want him up here.
Yeah.
He would expose KOC. Other than that, no. I'm rolling with JJ. And I'm one of the few people that are out front saying it. I'm rolling with JJ. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You can be wrong. But I've seen something in JJ. JJ reminds me of, he's got a lot of Joe Cap in him. And Joe Cap sucked as a quarterback, people. He sucked.
Yeah.
But Joe Cap was a leader. Joe Cap was a fighter. Joe Cap was that type of motherfucker that if he was going to get in a fight with him, you had his back.
Right.
and you see that with JJ.
I like that. That's a quality that that I like. We still, let's be fair to the kid. He's been injured a lot. A lot of those injuries could be chance injuries, maybe because his offensive line has been inconsistent. I don't know. Tell me, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I haven't seen him play reckless. Joe Cap, I was around to see Joe Cap. He played reckless, but you know something? He got the job done. I mean, he played a whole season with a broken wrist, led the team to the Super Bowl with a broken wrist. But that was then. This is now. I don't know what.
You know what? When they say reckless,
yeah,
and that's probably what KOC is putting out there. When somebody like KOC puts out reckless, it means you're not listening to me.
Yeah.
But reckless has won more championships for more teams than playing within the guidelines of what you're told. Mm-hmm. You have to be reckless. I mean, everybody wants everything to be like picture perfect. This is prototype of how you play quarterback. This is football. And a lot of it is improvisation. And a lot of it is going that extra mile to get that championship. And JJ's willing to do that.
Yeah, you're right.
You can't. I mean, everybody wants to be this textbook thing. It's almost like Kevin O'Connell wants to be this guy to write a ton of books about how to play offensive football and how to be a quarterback and all this other shit. That's the whole thing. But you know what, Kevin, you sucked as a quarterback yourself, dude.
Yeah,
you sucked.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
You shouldn't even be saying. Put it this way: JJ McCarthy in college did a hell of a lot more than anything you ever done.
Right.
You got lucky and won a Super Bowl with the Rams. You weren't even calling plays. You were basically getting coffee for the meetings on Monday. So, for him to come in here and just, and here's the thing. You're bad-mouthing the kid. You've thrown him under the bus. If I'm JJ, I'm kind of thinking these guys don't got my back.
No.
They don't want me here. So why should I want to be here?
Yeah, I was never a fan of KOC as the head coach. And when you look at it, I mean, since he's left the Rams haven't missed a beat. So how good could the guy have been?
Well, and this is where Minnesota fan, and this is where the narrative here in the Twin Cities, when they talk about KOC, first of all, KOC never called a play. KOC was not the architect of that Super Bowl winning team they had. That's all Sean McVay. Sean McVay. So for when Minnesota put it out there that he's got this narrative as he's this offensive guru, he's this offensive genius, he's a young and upcoming offensive mind, it's all bullshit. I'm just being honest. It is.
No, I appreciate your honesty. And one of the things that bugs me, it may bug you too, is when I get a chance to watch the game, I'm constantly screaming at the TV, get the fucking plays in on time. God damn, I'm every single play. Watch the game clock run down to 0. I mean, what's the problem here?
You know what?
The guys have always got their hands. That was the thing with Kurt. If you watch Kurt, he always had his hands over his ear holes. Now, maybe because it was too loud, or I don't know. Maybe it's the plays that he's designed that they're like, you got to be a fucking rocket scientist to understand and to call these plays. But God, I mean, how many series do I have to sit through watching the clock tick down to 0 and we burn unnecessary timeouts, and especially in the time of a game when we need them the most? God, that's so infuriating.
And here's where this all falls on KOC. This is the only time that Kirk Cousins took exception to KOC. The only time he did was when we played the Chargers and it was down towards the end of the game and it took KOC forever to get the play in. And Kirk was literally frustrated by it. After the game, KOC tried to throw Kirk under the bus. And Kirk is like, no, you didn't get to play in on time. That's the only time I've ever seen Kirk Cousins push back on a coach, and he pushed back on KOC for that. That has been one of the problems of KOC, his in-game, his play calling and game management. Biggest problems with him, which shows me he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Yeah, you know, if he's calling a play, he should have already the next two plays ready to go.
And he doesn't. And I think with him, the thing with KOC is he gets cute when he shouldn't be. And he just remember that playoff game? That still bugs me. Who the fuck does a whole quarterback reverse on fourth and 2? You got 2 yards. You can't run the ball. You can't throw a quick slant.
I was about to say that.
You can't. I mean, come on. That's terrible. That's terrible. But he's been here 4 years, and it's the same thing, and he's not going to change. People think this great.
But the crazy part is, TB, and to Davey OG, we got Vikings fans who will argue with you on why we need to keep Kevin O'Connell. We at that point now. Yeah. We at the point. We done got so fucking blind and so used to mediocre. We was arguing with other Vikings fans when they are ready to move off of Kevin O'Connell. Like, what are we saying?
And up here, it's starting to get divided. There are those that want Kevin and those that are ready to move on from Kevin. I was ready to move on from Kevin after I didn't want him in the first place. So, but yeah, I mean, the proof is there. You're watching the same games we're watching.
That's the part I'm confused on when Viking fans like Nathan, we're talking about the Kevin O'Connell. Like, bro, we know he done won 55 games, only lost 10. We know that. But what is this man doing in the playoffs when it really mattered? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You know, if he's not
even getting there, that's the problem.
You know, if he would have come out like years ago and said, hey, listen, I have to start taking a different approach to play calling and my coaching and all this other stuff, I may have had a different kind of respect for him. But,
but he's doubled down, Davey.
But you know what? At this point, a leopard's not going to change its spots.
No.
Davey,
he's doubled down. It's everybody's fault, but his play calling.
Yeah. It's like he becomes even more determined. It's like the guy in the White House. It's either his way or the highway, and he'll just keep pressing it and go on and on and until it works. And it's just, I don't know. It's frustrating.
It is.
Really is, though.
And here's the thing now. The Wilfs problem is they like to run things back and hope for better. And when it doesn't get better, you look like fools for sticking around with it for so long. So, I mean, and they're doing it again here with KOC. They want to keep KOC here because of all the bullshit they went through to hire him and all the hurdles they've had to jump through to make him look like this great coach. You made Kwesi your scapegoat. So I don't know who the scapegoat's going to be if this whole thing fails now.
Yeah, I don't know the Wilfs personally, but if they would have come out and at least say something respectable, like, hey, this is what has to be done. We want to bring a Super Bowl to the Twin Cities, but right now I don't think they have a clue.
They don't have a clue.
They don't.
They don't have a clue.
Hey, Davey, you'll remember this. Hey, Ty, I see you said TB. Can you name the receivers that Joe Cap had back then?
Hell yeah, he can.
Yeah, I can. John Henderson, Gene Washington, Bob Grimm, and he had John Beasley as a tight end.
Hey, T.Y., hey, you showed me, T.Y., you got a lot of old school in you. How old you, T.Y.? You talking about Joe Kaepernick receivers. He told me, like, he might be back there with you, TB.
And there's two there. And the funny thing about that era,
Red Phillips.
There were two Gene Washingtons in the NFL. And they both played wide receiver. One played for the Vikings. The other one played for the 49ers. And they were both all pros. Now, I don't know if we'll ever see that again, but John Henderson and Gene Washington still live in I know John Henderson still lives in the Twin Cities. Beasley is back in California, I believe.
Here's the trivia. What team did John Henderson play for before he came to the Vikings?
Henderson was who was he? A Steeler?
Yeah.
He was a Steeler.
Yeah, and a Lion too.
And a Lion. Yes, I was going to say
he
Lion.
Played for the Steelers and the Lions.
Who he play for first?
I think the Steelers.
Yeah, I think the Steelers.
Because I think when they traded for him, he came to Minnesota, I believe, with Wally Hilgenberg. Because Wally was in Detroit too, and Wally got released. And Jim Fink signed them both. And that was
I got a trivia question for you. Tony, you may get this.
What about me? Hold on, wait. What about me?
Okay, you too.
Like, damn.
Okay, you too.
Like, what the
okay,
fuck?
you,
like,
you
fuck
okay. I got okay for both of you, and for the people in the chat, guys like T-Bass and the rest of the oldies. Okay, I don't know if you remember in the 69 season. There's a famous clip, highlight clip, from the second game against Baltimore where Joe Kapp is running.
Hold on, what year?
1969. I know.
Oh, hell no.
Time.
You knew like, yeah. Come on, man.
No,
like,
but I'm sure you must have seen this. I'm sure you must have
seen
this.
He probably hasn't seen it.
I probably haven't seen that shit, but
okay,
go ahead,
but just go look. Okay. Tony has seen this. T-Best probably seen this too.
Mm-hmm.
In that 69 season, there's like one of the seasonal clips where they from game 2 against Baltimore, Joe Kapp is scrambling, and all of a sudden he just flings the ball out to another player. Who was that player?
Oh, where he did like that basketball pitch?
He did that basketball pitch. Now, here's the second part of the trivia question. That guy also changed his number in the middle of the season and finished the season.
You know what? That number, that was actually Dave Osborne. He was wearing 42 for that game, but he wore 41 to start the game. But something happened where he ended up in 42. That was Dave Osborne.
Really? Was that Dave Osborne?
That was Dave Osborne. I got a picture of him running in 42, right? He's running behind Milt Sunday, and it's Dave Osborne's face.
Huh.
It's Dave Osborne. I don't know what happened. Yeah, number 42 caught it. And I'm like, who the hell is 42? And I didn't, when I saw the picture, I realized it's Dave Osborne.
It's not a toy, baby.
Which, here's the funny part. Those uniforms back then, you talk about how football jerseys are nowadays. Them football jerseys back in the day were like wearing wool sweaters. They were heavy. They were heavy as hell.
I thought that was Billy Harris.
No, Billy Harris wore 35.
Right.
And Billy Harris was also a brother.
Yep.
The guy that caught it was a white guy.
Huh.
Yep. Yeah, Billy Harris wore 35. He wore 35 all year.
I get to you done.
Yeah. He wore 35. Oscar Reed wore 32. Clint was 26. Bill Brown was 30. Dave Osborne was 41. And Jim Lindsay, who people forget about, which is Drake Lindsay's grandpa, I believe, from the U of M, he wore 21. So yeah, but that was
that was Osborne, huh?
Yeah, that was Ozzy. And I do remember when both teams. Okay, so all those years ago, people, fights used to break out all the time in the NFL, right? How the hell do you have both teams on the sideline and don't shit happen? Who's policing that middle where they don't cross over and try to beat somebody's ass? Because tempers were real back then. But you've got both teams on the same sideline, which I never understood, which I kind of understood, but I never understood it really. But yeah,
Hold on, man. Hold on.
What?
Hold on. How the fuck we get back to some old shit now? For real,
because he asked a question.
I feel you though, but damn, come on, Davey OG. You going back to the 60s, man.
Basically, Zoe, because the current shit sucks.
I'm not gonna. Hey, you right about that. I can't say shit about that. You right.
Yeah, the current product stinks to
Yeah,
high holy hell.
the current version of just sports in general is not the best.
No, hell no. But I guess because they getting paid too much, but the NFL need to line up.
There's too much money, too many sponsors, too much gambling. That's the biggest one.
Let me ask y'all this. TB and Davey OG, back in the 60s, was they gambling on games and players back then?
Yeah, they were gambling on games, but
not player prompts.
They didn't have the fantasy football or anything like that. Fantasy football came about in like the late 70s, early 80s.
It been around that long?
Yeah.
So back then they just gamble on the games.
Yeah, which I mean, there were, Davey might know this too. There were mobsters that said they had players that they were paying to throw games back in the day. All the sports, especially like basketball.
Yeah,
it's the easiest one because that's what got the guys from Goodfellas. That movie Goodfellas. That's
I heard. I don't know how true it is. I heard that's how Michael Jordan daddy got killed because they told Michael Jordan not to do something, and he did what he did in the basketball game, so his daddy got killed.
I've heard that.
Yeah, I've
heard that too.
Yeah.
His dad was a mad gambler though. Okay, so Ty, which Viking running back you talking about that wore 44? Are you talking about Chuck Foreman or are you talking about Leo Hayden?
Right. Hey, I ain't know Ty was that old. Ty know about the Viking history. I thought Ty was kind of young, but he liked that history.
Well, here's a funny thing about Leo Hayden, the Viking. You talk about poor drafting by the Vikings. Leo Hayden didn't play it down with the Vikings. We drafted him number 1
in 1970, right?
71. We drafted him number 1. The Packers turned around and drafted his running mate number 1. You know who that was, Davey?
John Brockington.
Yep, John Brockington. And the quarterback from that Ohio State team, Rex Kern, ended up playing with the Colts, but he wasn't playing quarterback.
We drafted Bill Kappelman or something like that.
No, we had Kappelman the year before. We drafted John Ward in 70. And if John hadn't got hurt, we had him playing defensive tackle. Then we moved him to guard.
He was a very serviceable player. I remember seeing him.
He was a serviceable player, but then the injuries set in.
Yeah.
So that's 9 times out of 10, then injuries will ruin your career faster than anything.
That's what killed Gene Washington. He had that.
The injuries.
That plantar fasciitis.
He had that foot injury. Which, you know what? Jimmy Kleinsaucer had that injury too, but it wasn't as, I don't guess it. Well, modern medicine is a lot better now than it was in the 70s. So,
hell yeah, that shit way better now.
Because if you think if Joe Namath with all his injuries had today's medical technology, he'd probably still be playing. But back then, once you had that knee injury, your career was over. Bottom line. So
he said old school podcast, night job, Zoe. Yeah,
Zoe did not expect this. Zoe.
I'm talking about the new school. I don't know how the fuck the shit went back to the 60s and 70s though. Vikings fan, OKC. I don't know what the fuck happened.
We're having a senior moment
they
here.
talking like I'm not even on this bitch.
Oh, Ty Alan Page. I'm just gonna be point blank. Alan Page was a motherfucker, dude. Alan Page was that dude. He was that dude. He was.
It never failed.
He was much better than. He was quick off the ball. He had strength. He could beat a double team. He was quicker than a lot of running backs at the time, and he was weighing 265, and he was still quicker. But then and he won the MVP. He was a real motherfucker.
It never failed though. We always go back to some old shit, man. In 2026, we only been talking about shit from 1960. It never failed. Like I don't know how we get on this shit.
It's the senior moments. We keep having these senior moments that pop up.
But
they keep popping up.
I feel you, OG, but I be trying to steer away from that shit but it always land on some 1960 or 1970 shit.
Yeah, I
wasn't
need to
even
get
born
away
yet.
from the current
Because
stuff. That's
the thing
pretty
about what
depressing.
you have to realize, though, like especially people in your age bracket, they've heard the stories.
Yeah, I heard it though, but damn.
Yeah,
I
but they've
didn't-
never heard anybody
But
talk about
but
it.
my thing is though, TB,
Mhm.
you know why I don't really speak on history with football like that? Because if you're a football fan who was born late
Mhm.
and you look at Kirk Cousins' career, you would say Kirk Cousins had a good career. If you look at his numbers and look at the highlights. But as me being a football fan, watching Kirk Cousins in action, I know exactly what Kirk Cousins was. So to speak on the 60s and 70s and late 80s, and I was born in 88,
Mhm.
I can't really speak on it because highlights don't really do what a person really was in his time. Like, if you look at highlights of Kirk Cousins, you would think he was a damn near top 5 quarterback in his fucking era.
Well, and just by today's era, Kirk is average.
Yeah, so you would think Kirk is good. But if you watch Kirk from college to the pros, you would know, like, man, that motherfucker was a
And
shit.
also, here's what you got to take into consideration too: the rule changes have changed so much.
Yeah,
It benefits a
that's
lot
it.
of today's quarterbacks. Now, if you put today's quarterbacks pre-78 before they changed the rule, half these quarterbacks would not make it.
Hold on, I'm ready for this motherfucker because he been acting bad in the comments. Hey, what up to Shaq? Shaq, what's the deal?
Yo,
Shaq, what's the
what's
deal?
good? What's good? What's good?
What's up?
I'd still take Sonny Jurgensen over Kirk Cousins.
Oh, hell yeah, in a heartbeat.
Yep.
Heartbeat.
Say who over who?
Sonny Jurgensen over Kirk Cousins.
No, but fuck that though. Shaq, you said, what would you say early in the comment section?
He said a lot,
Oh.
dude.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
high, pass that weed.
No,
Fuck.
fuck. No, you said something else though.
Oh, Drake May and Bo Nix got the same thing basically.
Yeah, like, let's speak on that though. Like, how you feel Bo Nix and Drake May got the same thing? I'm confused.
Because they both got offensive gurus to help them basically guide their young quarterback career. Drake May basically got, like T brought up, what's his name?
Josh McDaniel.
Yeah, Josh McDaniels has been coaching since I was in high school, and he's been coaching Tom Brady for years. So he should damn well know how to build an offense. He can't work as a head coach, but he can be an offensive coordinator. And I like his offenses because he does know how to balance it out.
Yeah.
And you got Sean Payton with the Broncos, who's been coaching Drew Brees most of his career until Drew Brees couldn't do it no more.
But fuck all that. You said Drake May over Bo Nix.
Yes.
How?
When Bo Nix was Drake May age, he was ass.
You say what?
When Bo Nix was Drake May age, he was ass.
Bro,
Go check the Auburn tape.
Listen. I'm talking about NFL quarterbacks.
You gotta give him a chance. Give Drake May the same chance Bo Nix got.
I agree with you, but all I'm saying is you can't judge Drake May right now.
I mean, you kind of can. He was in MVP talks.
Bo
Nix was an MVP talk.
But that told you right there. The NFL MVP talk was horrible. He went against a great defense with a strong quarterback and looked like fucking ass.
Yeah, that's what happens. How many quarterbacks look
played,
good against the Seahawks defense this year?
Listen, if Bo Nix would have played, the
they was
Patriots
not
would
being
have
the
lost to the
Seahawks.
Broncos.
They was not being the Seahawks, though. If Bo Nix would have played,
Drake May would have lost,
they would not
though.
be in the Seahawks.
But Drake May would be in the Super Bowl.
I know. It would have been a close game in the AFC Championship game, but Bo Nix was not being the Seahawks either.
But I feel like Bo Nix played that quarterback position way better than the Drake May.
He been doing it longer.
I can't. I'm talking about NFL level. I don't know. I'm talking about NFL level.
Yeah.
But you was in the chat. You was in the chat going crazy though, bro. So I'm happy you tapped in. I appreciate that. Cause we for sure gotta talk about this shit. What up though, Twan?
Like if I had my picks, Bo Nix would have been 4th or 5th out of quarterbacks I would have taken. I
He
still
would
would
fight.
took Caleb Williams over him. I still would took Drake May over him. I still would
never.
took Jaden Daniels over him.
Listen. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was never hyped. Drake May ain't make my top 5 list.
Like I said before, I didn't like Drake May when he came out of
North Carolina.
Yeah, I didn't like him.
Cause you know why I ain't like Drake May, Shaq?
Why is that?
Because I ain't like Drake May. When the pocket broke down, I ain't like the way he acted inside of the pocket when the bitch broke down. That's why I ain't like Drake May. I seen a lot of plays and watched him a lot of times. When that pocket break down, the motherfucker act ignorant.
He takes a sack.
50 with it.
Or he throw a crazy interception.
But there's like only 5 quarterbacks. No, take that back. There's only like 3 quarterbacks in the NFL when the pocket breaks down, make a good play over a bad play. We can't act like there's at least 25, 20 quarterbacks in the NFL right now. If there's constant pressure, they're going to look like an MVP type quarterback. There's not that many quarterbacks in the league that could make a bad offensive line look good.
It ain't that, though. But what I'm telling you is, though, for all the people that are praising Drake May off of having one of the easiest schedule in the NFL and having one of the easiest roads to the playoffs I ever seen since I've been watching fucking NFL football. I can't praise them. You play Justin Herbert. You play C.J. Stroud, who was ass in the second round every year. Then you play a backup quarterback who ain't played in 5 fucking years. And you put up.
And that right there, what happened to Stroud?
Pressure.
But he like that every year in the playoffs, though. Like, he Ohio State quarterback, TV. What you mean? He Ohio State quarterback.
Well, I know, but still.
I'm being real.
I'm still.
He lied to us, TB. He lied to us our first year, bro. It was a lie.
Dude, you ain't got to tell me as much football. I've never seen an Ohio State quarterback make it in the NFL.
And C.J. Stroud lied to him one year. Ohio State quarterback never did that to us.
He's throwing the backup receivers and tight ends.
They ain't got shit to do with your bad quarterback play like that. Bro, you throwing interceptions, you shouldn't even throw.
He had to force the play. When you don't got receivers who can make plays,
he was bad all year, though. He was bad last year.
When you don't got receivers who make plays, you got bad all year.
But I had to get you on here, though, bro. Shout out to Shaq. I need y'all to subscribe to my people channel. Let's Skol. Shaq is over there with is it 3 or 4 other people? How many is
3 other people?
3 other people with Shaq. They drop fire Vikings content. But I want to ask Shaq this though. As of February 21st, 2026, how are you feeling about Kevin O'Connell and the Minnesota Vikings?
I feel it's do or die time for Kevin O'Connell.
Like what do that mean?
Pretty much, he's hearing all the national media talk. He's hearing the local media talk. He's hearing us talk probably about how if you look at the 2 Super Bowl teams, nobody expected the Patriots and Seahawks to be in the Super Bowl after the end of 2 seasons ago.
Right.
What got them there? They built around their young quarterbacks by having a run game. The Seahawks chance they had Sam Darnold, who was on the cusp of getting better each year, but giving them a run game so they don't have to win the games by themselves. So now looking at KOC, it's pretty much we do not have Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. We do not have Josh Allen at quarterback. We do not have a top 5 quarterback on the team right now. So you've got to adjust your team. So he's going to have to rely heavily on the coaches we hired to get a run game to mesh with his offense. That's your team. So he's going to have to rely heavily.
Yeah, but he don't like running the ball.
Well, he's going to get fired then. It's pretty straightforward. Unless J.J. McCarthy could become a top 3 quarterback in the NFL passing, he's going to get fired.
Who going to fire him?
The Wolves.
They hired him.
Yeah, they also fired people. They hired Mike Zimmer.
Well, that fell apart because of him and Spielman. That's why they got rid of him. And the only reason they fired Childress was because Randy Moss called him. The only one they really fired was Leslie Frazier.
Davey.
I told he's got an echo on his. He's got echo on his.
Dave, you
Hold
still
on.
on?
Yeah, Mike. Hold on.
Okay. But Shaq, I want to ask you this though.
He's got echo on his.
Because I know a lot of people on your channel is fans of Kevin O'Connell. And maybe you could translate it from when y'all be talking about Kevin O'Connell. I just want to know, like, when have you ever seen a head coach draft a young quarterback and the shit don't work out? You get to pick another veteran quarterback you want and you keep your job. Like, how many times have you seen that?
It's rare. I know Kyle Shanahan did it with Trey Lance.
No, he drafted him.
He drafted him.
Yeah, I'm saying, but
he drafted Brock Purdy though, so it really was like.
So he
so he went from and Purdy.
You
has had his
really
moments.
broke even.
But it's rare. I know. That's probably the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
And he said, "Hey, straight up though." But my whole thing is this though, Shaq. I was arguing with the Vikings fans on the bitch tonight. I think his name was Nathan or Nathaniel. I forgot what his name was. But he was talking about KOC won 42 games and only lost 29 or 30, whatever the case might be. But at the end of the day, Kevin O'Connell is not winning in the playoffs. Like, we got 0 playoff wins. And we the only team in the NFC North who head coach been there for over a year and got 0 playoff wins. Like, how can you argue? How do people even argue with keeping Kevin O'Connell for another year or two?
Well, it'll only be this year because, I mean, he has been getting us to the playoffs. It's not like we've been, like, just not going to the playoffs or anything.
Yeah, we go every other year with Mike
Every
Zimmer.
other year, though.
Yeah, and that's more so on us because ever since I was a Vikings,
we did that with Mike Zimmer though, Shaq. Mike Zimmer was in the same boat.
Yeah, Zimmer. Besides that, who was the last coach?
All our coaches.
Childress was the last one that got us back to back. That's the last one. Childress.
Yeah, and he did it with a run game, of Brett Favre.
Run game and defense.
That's what I'm saying, though. Shaq, that's what I'm saying. We talking about shit over and over again about simple shit about running the football. And Kevin O'Connell don't give a fuck about running the fucking football. I got an issue with that.
Well, I do too. Trust me. Because I've been complaining about this since we had Dalvin Cook. And people thought it was Dalvin Cook's fault. Yeah, Dalvin Cook got
No,
older.
that wasn't
He
Dalvin
looking
Cook's
like the
fault
same
at
Dalvin
all.
Cook, but I started to question, like, can KOC really run the ball? Because we don't have like three different types of running backs, and he's reluctant to be a balanced run team.
And remember, Dalvin left mainly because he wanted to be, Dalvin wanted to be more involved in the passing game.
Yeah, but
KOC would not get him the ball, and he was mad about that.
But TB and OG and Shaq, that's what I'm asking Shaq. After 4 years in, why are we still asking the head coach who calling the plays to have a fucking balanced offense with a young quarterback? You don't think that's kind of crazy for us to be asking after 4 years in to ask for a balanced fucking playbook?
Ask him.
That is crazy. I think it's just I think he is trying to have a balanced run game. I just think his run plays suck.
Well, here's another thing too. Here's the biggest problem. There's nobody to question KOC's authority on that team at all. So he's going to do what he wants to do. He's going to do what he wants to do. That may change now with who they've brought in, but until somebody holds his feet to the fire, we're going to get the same shit. It's not going to change.
Anybody want to?
They'll let B-Flow kind of question him.
Anybody want to make a bet that Flores and O'Connell go at it sometime in the middle of the season?
I think it'll be O'Connell and Frank Smith.
I got B-Flow swinging on KOC by week 5. That's just me though. I got money on that shit. I got B-Flow swinging on KOC.
If somebody is going to blow up at KOC and it's going to be in that locker room, and it's either going to be Smith or B-Flow.
Or a player. Or a player. Or a player.
I think it might be, honestly, I think it might be Frank Smith. Because Frank Smith is a run guy. He wants to run the ball.
I got somebody different. I got JJ McCarthy going to take this shit under his belt and tell KOC, your offense not working for me, man. I can't pass the ball all like that right now. I just got in the fucking NFL fucking 2 years ago. I can't run your offense right now. I think JJ McCarthy going to have enough. He's just going to explode and say, fuck KOC. Because JJ McCarthy, what y'all not realizing, he has come from great fucking coaches on the offense side of the ball. And KOC probably one of the worst coaches he had on the offense side of the ball.
And who was his head coach in Michigan?
Harbaugh.
And who got fucked over for the job here?
Harbaugh. So you know Harbaugh and JJ
You know they
McCarthy are
talk.
talking.
You know they talk. Yes.
Yeah, that's why JJ don't respect his ass.
You know what? You know they talk.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. If anybody tell me Kevin O'Connell is the fucking great head coach, and I'm gonna ask all 3 of y'all on this panel and everybody in the motherfucking chat. Give me 3 reasons why Kevin O'Connell is a great fucking offensive play caller. I'll wait. I'm gonna give y'all time. Give me 3. I'm not gonna do 5. I'm gonna do 3. Give me 3 reasons why.
Cut it down to 1. You might get a reply.
I think he do 3.
He gave Kirk Cousins his best career path.
What was that?
When you look at the stats of him, his wins, and
but how do that translate to the playoffs?
I mean, shit.
No,
can't run the ball.
I'm talking about everything.
Yeah, you said 3 reasons. That's one
3 reasons. So you said Kirk Cousins, and I would disagree. Kirk Cousins ain't do shit in the playoffs.
I mean, that's Kirk. Kirk is trash.
Well, that's your fault. You probably would say the same thing about Sam Darnold until you won a Super Bowl.
Oh no, I was a Sam Darnold fan. I was the first one saying we should get Sam Darnold because he's better than Kirk Cousins, and we can get him for cheap.
No, man, go back in there.
Well, that's another thing too. Seattle paid him more money than the Vikings were willing to offer him.
Yeah. And they should have.
Yeah.
But I do believe that Sam Darnold, we wouldn't win the Super Bowl because we don't run the ball as well. I said I do believe we wasn't gonna win the Super Bowl if we kept Sam Darnold because we don't run the ball.
We would have. I was about to say, man, get the fuck off this bitch now.
No.
I thought you said we would have. I said, man, you lost your fucking mind.
But no, you don't. Everybody's like, oh, see, Darnold won a Super Bowl. Guess what? He didn't have KOC calling his plays.
But I'm glad he did hire some more running geared coaches to help him because he clearly sees that his run game is not good.
He didn't hire them coaches.
He didn't hire them
coaches. Brzezinski hired them coaches.
Well,
he didn't hire them coaches.
I don't know. I'm just confused though. Like
KOC, all of KOC's friends are gone now except for McCown.
And Wes Phillips still here.
Well, somebody's got to get the coffee for them meetings. Somebody got to get the coffee and donuts. Here. So is Wes Phillips. That's his gig. But yeah, and Frank Smith is an outsider. Big.
Hey, Shay, is y'all gonna lie tonight?
About I don't know.
Okay.
I think they was supposed to. We might do a Skol and chill, but I don't know if we actually want to do that.
Okay, yeah. Make sure y'all go over there to Let's Go, subscribe to their channel. I fuck with them. They know my people.
I watch them.
Yeah, even though, like, I want to get Keith and Cody on my shit though. I want them on my shit so I can control this shit. Cause the way they love the fucking Kevin O'Connell, oh my god, I want them on this motherfucker. So Keith and Cody, if y'all watching, I would love to bring y'all on my platform whenever y'all are motherfucking free.
So I will say they don't love KOC as much as you think they do.
They ain't not ready to get rid of his ass.
I mean, you gotta give him at least this year.
For what? He been here for 4.
We've had 4 years.
Listen,
How much more time does he need?
Hold on, TB. This is my thing with Vikings fans, Shaq. We seen Seattle with a second-year head coach win the Super Bowl. We seen all the other teams within 5 years win a Super Bowl or they won playoff games. We done had KOC for 4 years going to year 5, and we ain't get shit out the motherfucking deal. We ain't get nothing out of the deal. So why do we want this motherfucker around for another year or two? He don't know what he doing on offense.
Passing wise, he do.
No, he don't. It don't work.
It does.
No, okay, so Shay, if it pass the game work, how come on 4th and 5, Kirk Cousins threw a check down and not a first down if it passed the game work?
Well, if we could get Kirk Cousins on here, I'd like to ask him that question.
If it pass the game, you said the pass the game work.
Because, like, sometimes you got to force the ball. Like, and he did say this in the interview. He said sometimes, the play's not always going to be perfect, and you got to give your weapons a chance. There's been times where, JJ or Thielen's covered. You just got to throw them the ball. I trust JJ and Thielen to catch the ball over at least 90% of the cornerback.
Yeah, but he checked down to Hawkinson.
I'm going to say this right now,
and that
Shay.
was on Kirk because he didn't have the time because the pressure got there.
I'm going to say this.
Get out the pocket.
I'm going to say this right now. Fuck Justin Jefferson respectfully, bro. Fuck, just like, listen, I'm going to be real with y'all. Vikings fans love Justin Jefferson. Do y'all know Justin Jefferson numbers is in the fucking playoffs?
Not much.
I'm about to Google it because people love Justin Jefferson. Like, Justin Jefferson is the next thing than Randy Moss, and he really fucking not. That bitch ain't shit but a fucking crybaby. This motherfucker got 12 receptions for 105 yards in the fucking playoffs.
2 games?
2 games, yeah.
2 games?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2 games.
Man, the offensive ineptitude sounds like the late 80s, early 90s Jerry Burns Vikings.
This motherfucker Justin Jefferson seemed like to me.
Am I right, Tony?
That's about right.
Kevin O'Connell on fucking offense.
I'm telling you, it's eerily similar. And I'll tell you, I'm not willing to anoint KOC with the title of great head coach until he's able to successfully incorporate a running game into his offensive scheme. And at this point, he's not going to do it. Like I said, he's not going to do it.
Fuck the running game. I'm focusing on fucking Justin Jefferson, who got so much shit to say about the quarterback. Motherfucker, you done playing 2 playoff games, and you average 105 receiving yards in 2 playoff games. It might be 3. I don't know how many it was.
You were talking about Kirk. I don't know if it was you or Shaq was the one that mentioned something about he asked about checking it down for 5 yards. That really pisses me off. I remember something, and Zoe, please forgive me. I don't mean to wax historical here again, but I remember watching an interview years ago. They interviewed Fran Tarkenton, and they say if it's 3rd and 13, you don't throw the ball 8 yards. You throw the ball 15 yards to get the first down. And when you see this check down, God, it eerily reminds me of what he said,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And Fran wasn't the only one to say that. They all said it up until they still say it. Rodgers would have said it. Breeze would have said it. I mean, Brady would have said it. For Kirk to say some shit like that and that's why I don't like Kirk. It just shows you right there. He's not trying to win. He's just not.
Lamont says, where you get that jacket from?
Yeah, he did that.
I had about 8 years, bro. I forgot what I got it for. It was a Christmas gift.
Yeah, that check down thing. It still sits him. sits in my craw.
But
I'll
my
never
thing,
forget that.
but my thing though with OG is, bro, don't be throwing stones when you can't afford to throw stones at a
Right.
glass house. Justin Jefferson, bro, you ain't been perfect at all. We've seen you drop a lot of passes this season. I just seen you in a playoff game look fucking mediocre. So don't get on that bitch in front of a camera and acting like you were the next to the motherfucking him. Bro, you are not him yet. Vikings fans might say, he better than Randy Moss. He better he ain't shit. No, listen. Randy Moss was different. Randy Moss was a motherfucking beast. Justin Jefferson is not a beast because I can see a team run man-to-man coverage on Justin Jefferson, and that would easily take his ass out of a fucking football game, no matter who the quarterback is.
Put it this way: when you got teams changing their draft because they know in the upcoming schedule they got to play you and they got to cover you and they want somebody to cover you. Randy made motherfuckers draft just to cover him.
Facts.
You ain't getting that out of JJ.
No, because with JJ,
Randy, say what you want about Randy. Randy Moss is a GOAT. Randy Moss changed the motherfucking game.
Yeah, because with Justin Jefferson, though, TB, all you got to do is run man to man, get into the face, put the hands on him. He out of the game for
Here's the thing. And with today's football, I'm sorry. Today's football is all about passing, right? So you could find another wide receiver out there for cheaper than Jefferson. He'll do the same damn thing. He just won't have the end zone dances. But he'll do the same damn thing that Justin Jefferson is doing right now.
Look at Puka. Look at JSN.
I'd rather Puka. I tell you what, Puka surprised me.
Yeah, he did too.
He surprised the hell out of me.
Would he go in the third round?
Third or fourth?
Yeah, something like that though. But like look at JSN. Like, I'm not like, listen, don't get it confused. Justin Jefferson is a great wide receiver. I'm not taking nothing.
I'm not taking that from him. He is.
No, but at the end of the day, you can't be throwing stones when you out there dropping passes, and you know if a team run man to man, your whole game plan is fucking off. We can't do that, bro. I can't
by the way,
that,
folks,
and I gotta call you out. I have to.
Let's not act like JJ's been healthy his whole career.
Bro, like,
let's not act like Jefferson's been healthy his whole career.
Bro, you on podcast talking like you on that bit talking like you just him. I'm just watching and listen like this motherfucker is in denial. He think he really is just him. No, you is another great wide receiver when there's three other great wide receivers in the NFL. You might be top 5, but you're not the best. Randy Moss was the motherfucking GOAT. Randy Moss was different. Randy Moss was motherfucking him. Like, you could try to play man-man with Randy Moss. The shit ain't gonna work. Guess what, TB? You gonna see Randy Moss throwing that hand. As soon
as that hand goes up, he's getting the ball.
Come on, it's over with.
Yeah, it's over with.
You couldn't dare play Randy Moss man-to-man.
No.
You couldn't do it. So we're not about to act like JJ is over Randy Moss. Fuck what the numbers say. This right here is called an eye tester. And we all know on this platform, Randy Moss was motherfucking him. JJ got a lot growing up to do. A lot to do.
Yeah, and one is don't throw your starting quarterback under the bus.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like that. I don't like.
No.
I don't respect nobody, bro.
I don't like that. I can
understand if your quarterback was a veteran and y'all signed and he was bad, but if you got a young quarterback, bro, I don't respect nobody who throwing a young quarterback under the bus who done played under fucking 40 games, bro. I can't respect that. Like, bro, the motherfucker barely played in the NFL. If J.J. McCarthy is ass, he ass. I don't give a fuck. Okay, get another quarterback. But all I'm saying is, give the young quarterback a chance to play. Like, damn. I don't like that shit though, TB. Yeah, that's just me. I don't respect that shit.
And I'm telling you right now, if I'm JJ McCarthy, not only has my head coach thrown me under the bus, but my number one target as a wide receiver is throwing me under the bus. Why the fuck am I here? The
Exactly.
organization don't have my back either, and they've let it be known. They've thrown me under the bus. So why would I stay here?
Exactly. That's why if I'm JJ, man, I'd rather for the Vikings to trade me. Trade me somewhere.
You might hear that.
I want to be like if they trade JJ, I'll be happy with JJ McCarthy.
You know where
man.
you know what's going to happen, and I'll tell you what: if it doesn't work out with Herbert in the Chargers, he's going to the Chargers. He may go to the Chargers anyway. Minnesota. I don't think they're going to take what's his name's contract because
I did. Hey, Matthew, I did see the Cowboy gave Williams a new contract, and as they should. I like Williams over there.
Hold on. Is that right? 3-year, 24 mil, 16 guaranteed?
Yeah, the Cowboy did that like an hour ago.
Damn. Okay.
That was good though. Williams was good over there though.
Yeah, he was good over there.
He was good over there, but hey, I need y'all to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and do what y'all need to do though. But Justin Jefferson need to shut the fuck up and focus on catching the motherfucking football.
That is true. Hey guys, I'm out of here. I got some things to take care of, but it's been fun. It's been great.
All right, TP, good luck.
We're gonna have to talk some more. We're gonna have to talk some more history.
You guys do some more. I gotta go have my dinner now.
Yep. Take care, everybody.
You too.
They're looking at
Okay,
TB. It's a Davey OG that tapped in, man. The OG done tapped in on the live stream tonight. And I told y'all, it is what it is. Like the Vikings, they got a lot of shit to fix, man. Like we need a GM in the building. Like this shit just a motherfucking shit show right now. TB, take care. Yeah, shout out to TB. Shout out to D Wood. Shout out to Shaq from Let's Go. Subscribe to their channel. Oh, there goes Shaq right here. My boy, what's the deal?
Not much. Yeah, my phone had died. That's why.
That is crazy. I was just giving y'all a shout out and you tapped in. That shit was crazy. So y'all need to subscribe to Let's Go on YouTube. They drop fire content. And shout out to TB, D Wood, Davey OG, everybody that tapped in tonight. Y'all know how it go though, but Shaq, you know what's crazy to me with the Vikings was going on? Oh no, I'm gonna ask you this though. I'm gonna ask you this. Cause the topic was your top 5 teams in the NFC in the last 15 or 20 years.
Damn, that's hard.
Who would you say? But I'm gonna give you mad off rip since you said yours is hard.
I'll say so. I have to. I put the Eagles up there.
Okay.
The 49ers have to be up there.
Hit the link. Look, mine hit the link. I just dropped the link.
Eagles, 49ers. I want to put Dallas in there, but they have been making the playoffs every year. And that's 3 right there.
Yeah.
Let me see who else. The North. I gotta throw Detroit in there, even though they look like they on the inside of dominance. I had to put Detroit in there. And then maybe the Packers.
Okay. That's your 5. My 5 is this. Number 1, I got the Eagles. Number 2, I got the Seahawks. Number 3, I got the Rams. Number 4,
It's at the Rams.
I got the Rams. And number 5 is really any team in the NFC North. You can go Packers or Lions. It really don't matter.
Wait, you said the Rams twice.
No, hold on, wait. I said I got the Eagles, the Seahawks.
Okay. The Rams.
Hold on, I said the Eagles, Seahawks, the Rams, Who the fuck my fourth team? I said the Rams, Philly, 49ers. Damn, I forgot what the fuck it was.
You didn't say the Saints, did you?
No, I ain't say the Saints. I forgot who the fuck I picked. I picked like my first team was the Eagles.
Yeah.
My second team was the Seahawks. My third team was the Rams. My fourth team was the 49ers. And my 15
is anybody from the NFC North?
Any team from the NFC North. Like you can go with the fucking Lions, the Packers. It'll only be them two teams anyway, though. But you probably would say the Lions because they made the NFC title game, but the Packers made the playoffs every year. But them my top teams in the NFC, though.
Especially you said 15 years, especially when the Packers had Aaron Rodgers. So yeah.
Yeah, I said 15. So you can put the Packers right there, though. But yeah, them just my top 5 teams. And he said draft time almost here. If you want to wide receiver, who can be the net picking? I don't know. I ain't really look at the NFL draft like that, though.
That hurts.
I ain't really look at the NFL draft like that.
I really don't want to draft another receiver, to be honest.
I ain't gonna lie. I would be mad if we draft a receiver in round 1. I would not be mad.
I would. There's so many positions we could draft over a receiver.
Yeah, well, but that telling me we about to trade Addison ass.
Like we could draft a defensive tackle, a cornerback, a safety.
Yeah, but you know KLC probably gonna have his first pitch at the litter. Like motherfucker, we go off in first round. I don't know though. They could go either way though in the NFL draft for real though. Like
I'd rather them go if they ain't running back. I'd rather them go defense because I feel like our offense is pretty much set.
You know, hey man, you know who I want for that safety spot for the Minnesota Vikings though for real?
Who?
I think his name Emmanuel.
From Toledo.
From Toledo, yeah. You know exactly what I'm talking about, dude.
Emmanuel McNeil.
Emmanuel McNeil Warren. I want him for Toledo, man. Either we can get him if we trade down in the first round or trade up in the first round, the second round. I want him for our fucking safety, man. He is a hard-hitting safety we need on the Minnesota Vikings team. We need him on our fucking squad. That's what we fucking need.
The way you talk about him, he might not even fall out the first round.
I think he will, though. You know how the NFL draft be.
Yeah, because Emma Warren went. I think he got drafted first round to the Seahawks.
Yeah, the safety. Yeah, Bliss.
So it's possible.
I think
he draft class. I don't think there's not that many offensive players.
He
get drafted.
I think my boy Bliss like that safety from Oregon.
Oh, Dylan Thiemann.
If that's his name, Bliss. But I like Warren. I like the other corner from Toledo. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I like him. I like him though. Like he bring the hat. He hitting everything. That's who the fuck I want.
If you want to hit it, check out Hockley from LSU.
From LSU, how big is he?
I don't got size much right now.
See, dog, but the dog I'm talking about. Let me see. I think he like 6'2" and weigh 200-something pounds. I like McNeil. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That's what I want.
He good. I gotta watch more film with him.
I want the person for the little school. Cause y'all think little school people just be bullshit and whatever the case might be. That's who I want.
Hey, I want Quinyon Mitchell.
He from Toledo.
You said what?
He from Toledo.
Yeah, I wanted Quinyon Mitchell.
That's what I'm saying.
But he wouldn't want him because he wasn't covering nobody.
Yeah, that's what people said. That's why I want Emmanuel McNeil Warren. Because people gonna say, "Oh, he ain't played against nobody. He not good." Then once you draft his ass, he become a fucking Pro Bowler and a Hall of Famer because y'all said he ain't played against nobody. That's who the fuck I want. When I watch him on film, I'm watching what he do. He bring the needle. He know how to catch interceptions. He know how to cause fumbles. Like, oh my God. Like, oh man. Like what? Like what is we saying? Is y'all gonna live tonight, Shaq?
I have to ask. I don't think so.
I'm about to say tonight is a good night because ain't nobody doing shit.
Let me see. You got Keith. How you contact Keith? Twitter, Instagram?
I don't know who the fuck it be I be talking to on y'all motherfucking channel, bro. I don't know who the fuck it be. I ain't gonna lie, shit.
You got Twitter?
I got Twitter and Instagram. I got everything.
All right. I'm gonna probably hit you up on Twitter and let you know if we go live or not.
Yeah, I was about to say tonight is a good night to go live. Ain't nobody really doing shit. I wish I would have went live later on during the night, like around 7 to 8 o'clock tonight. Yeah, but I feel like the dude Emmanuel though, he'd be good replacement for Harrison Smith.
I know Ramsey could replace Metellus from USC.
Man, fuck, like I ain't gonna lie, Metellus. Metellus okay though. I ain't gonna lie, he okay.
It's not his fault. It's just he not big enough to be.
No, he really not though. But I ain't gonna lie to you though, man. I don't know what it is though, Shaq. But I fell in love with Emmanuel though, Warren from Toledo. Like I want that safety, bro. Yeah, I know people gonna look. He come from a small school, all that dumb shit. But hey, man, he can play, and he is a baller. Once we pass up on him, watch him go somewhere else and become a Pro Bowler and a Hall of Famer. We were like, damn, we should have drafted him. I told y'all, fuck what they come from. Watch what they doing on film. Film don't never lie.
So you take him over Banks?
What base play?
Defensive tackle.
How big is he?
He like 6. I think he's like 6'2" or 6'3".
How big is he?
3
something.
He 3 something. He definitely like 320.
What school he come from?
Florida.
Okay, you could draft him. You could draft him in Warren. You can trade up in the second round and draft the safety.
I don't think he falls though. I really.
You don't?
I hope he falls, but I really don't think he's gonna fall out of the first round.
So damn. I don't know. It's hard. Like I for sure would take a deep tackle over a safety any day though.
Because another thing is it's gonna be the NFL's a copycat league. So they got all these safety because the Seahawks drafted Nick Emuwari, who's looking real good for the Seattle defense. So now teams are going to try to find their Nick Emuwari. So they're going to try to draft the safety in the first round who could be just as good. So that might increase the stock of safeties because there's a lot of safeties in this draft class.
Right. I don't know, though. That should be hard. Like, if I'm the Vikings, I might get to do what you talking about and trade up in the second round to get the safety. Then after that, KOC, you can have your way. Like, have your way, bro. If you want to go offense, the next 2-3 rounds, wherever the case might be, go ahead though. But I want him, and I would take that D tackle you talking about. Because we need a D tackle.
Yeah, he's kind of like Chris Jones.
I wouldn't be mad if the Vikings took him at that pick though. But me personally, I'd rather trade down, try to get somebody's second round pick. Hopefully he fall down, you get him, and you can get that safety from Toledo. You could trade her, whatever the case might be. And they go running back, offense line, receiver, line, whatever you got to do though in the draft though. But that's who I want though for real, man.
Yeah.
He said, "No, Warren, bro. You tripping, bro. You haven't seen Warren play. You just watching what the fuck he do at Toledo. You not watching what the fuck he do. That's why you saying no. Warren is a motherfucking baller. The crazy part is we be seeing Blitz talking about no to Warren, then watch him go somewhere else and become a Hall of Famer in the Pro Bowler. We should have took him. Like, bro, you the same motherfucker that told us no in the first 2 rounds. like that man is 6'2" and weigh 260 pounds, bro. Like what is we doing?
Yeah, he moved around a lot. They had him playing linebacker, free safety, strong safety.
He do a lot. Why not have that on your defense? But Shaq, I appreciate you tapping in with me tonight, Shaq. I ain't about to end it right now unless you're ready to get off. I just want to give you your props for tapping in. And I need everybody to subscribe to Let's Skol, that Shaq platform on YouTube. And y'all on Facebook, right?
I believe we're still on Facebook. I don't know the last time Keith actually streamed to Facebook, but we are on Facebook. It'll be Vikings. It's either MVFU or Let's Go.
I
Because
need
it
y'all.
start off as MVFU Uncensored, which means Minnesota Vikings fans uncensored on Facebook. If it's not that, then it is Let's Go.
So I need y'all to go over there and subscribe to their channel. But they for sure on YouTube at Let's Go. Go over there, subscribe. Everything is free. It don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you shit to support somebody's channel. So go ahead, go over there and show love. But yeah, I want that's the safety I want though, Shaq. I ain't gonna lie though, bro. I want Emmanuel McNeil Warren, bro. That's the safety I want for the Minnesota Vikings, man. Because I feel like him in a B-flow defense. Oh my God. That was oh my God. He played a lot of positions. Oh yeah. Man. You hear me? Like what? He would go fucking crazy over there.
Now that's facts.
For real. Like, that's who I want. That's who the fuck we need.
To replace we gotta start replacing our secondary.
Yeah, Harrison Smith.
Pass rush gets there, but our secondary just not that good. Even though they went off towards the end of the season, I feel like if we had better,
for real,
because if we had better pass rush, I feel like our corners won't have to be as elite.
That true too though. But what I will say this though, I think TJ Hawkinson need to get the fuck on.
Yeah, he probably either gonna take a pay cut.
What's the deal? Yeah, I think TJ need to get the fuck on though. I think it's over for TJ. We need to move on from TJ. What else going on? Ain't really too much going on though, man. Like,
there's the combine coming up, but that's pretty much it. KOC and Rob Brzezinski not talking to the media.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy though. Like that right there is that's crazy work right there though. But that is what it is though. But I'm not tripping on that though. It is what it is, y'all. Subscribe to Let's Go. Subscribe to my channel. Shout out to Shaq. I'm about to end this bitch. I need y'all to subscribe to everybody's channel. And it is what it is, man. Skol to the bowl. Subscribe to the channel.
Don't forget to leave the likes. And likes too. Leave them likes.
Yeah, leave a likes and leave a comment when the video ends. And it is what it is. Like, go over and subscribe to Let's Go. Y'all done heard me say that shit probably about 10 times. Like, damn, he's saying the same shit. But go over there and subscribe to their channel, motherfucker. Because y'all ain't going to do the shit unless I say the shit again. So do the shit, and I'm out of here. And I will be live again probably Monday night. But watch my channel and turn on the notification so y'all know when I'm going live. We out this bitch, man. Shaq, I hope you have a good weekend. God bless you the rest of the weekend. And I appreciate you hopping on my live stream tonight. And you for sure is the GOAT.
I try. I just moved, so that's why I got to do a lot of unpacking. I don't got nothing set up. I don't know if I got internet right now.
For sure. I appreciate that, though. You tapped in, though. I can't do shit but respect that, bro, my brother.
All right.
For sure.